Hello, 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 and welcome to Blackwater D&D. We are live and everything's on fire. Everything is on fire.
It's true.
It's bad. It's really bad.
I don't know if any of you are hikers out there, but there's an experience I often find when I'm hiking where you're going up, you're like, fuck, I am exhausted. You're like, oh, the top's right there. Once I get to that, then it'll plateau. I can catch my breath. It's gonna be fine. And you get over the crest and you look up and there's just more mountain.
That's called a false summit.
Yeah.
It's a very common thing in hiking where people doing like Everest and stuff will die because they thought they were at the top and they give everything to get to that last section, and they get to the top and they go, oh fuck, there's still like a half a mountain left.
Is this episode our false summit? Is that what's
No, that
right
was
now?
last episode. Hopefully this is the actual one, because we left all the oxygen tanks at the last one because they were kind of weighing us down.
You'll just
and
become a mile marker.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Dang.
Tim's out here getting spicy and we haven't even started
I'm
yet.
very worried about this
holy
session.
Shit. Speaking of spicy, I am so stoked for all of the announcements that I've got coming up, excluding as particularly spicy good and spicy not good one. But spicy not good for us, spicy great for literally everyone else. Okay, a big thank you to our sponsors, Legendcraft, a nerdy woodworking company from Calgary. Check them out if anything tickles your fancy. Enter the code Blackwater at checkout for a discount. We are also proud to be sponsored by Sirenscape because epic games require epic sound. You know, I was rewatching an episode of our show for Lore Keeping the other day, and it was one where Yanis was eating really, really fast, and at double speed, I sounded like a chipmunk doing these announcements. It was bonkers. We have a couple amazing partners. Our first up is Legend Keeper, the ultimate world building tool created by DMs for DMs. You can use it to create comprehensive wikis and atlases, share specific pieces with your players with its private by default nature, and allow for real-time collaboration. There are no limits on storage or creation with a beautiful and easy-to-use interface. There are a small group of creators based both in Canada and the US that are constantly upgrading and rolling out new features. So you can type !Legend Keeper in the chat for more info. Love as always to our dice goddess Keisha at fairydragon_dice and our campaign artist Tiana Kovacevic, who you can find at Mr._Marston on Instagram. We have a merch. Our merch. We have lots of merch. You should go buy our merch. We have a YouTube that is meticulously curated, and it's delightful. We also have a Discord. Okay, so we've all been having fun with Midjourney AI over the last little while. I know Tim and I have. So as an experiment, I have invited the Midjourney bot into our server. So if you want to get involved in Midjourneying through the multiverse with us, we have 3 Midjourney channels that you can come take part in. !Discord in the chat will let you get on in there, and all of the instructions on how to start Midjourneying are there. It is very fun. A couple of our mods have already started, and Shadow is fucking unreal with their Midjourneys, Blackwater inspired Midjourneys, which make me so happy. So if you've got some Midjourneys in there, anything Blackwater inspired, feel free to tag us. And if you want those featured in our art scroll, because all art is good, please let us know. That sounds really great. A big thank you to those of you who subscribe to us. Don't forget to re-up your subscriptions as they don't roll over every month. You can also sub with your Amazon Prime. You get a Twitch sub every month. And if you'd like to support our show above and beyond a subscription, you can type !Donate in the chat. And we're just like really thankful to have you all here showing up week after week, telling your friends about the show. It's really wonderful and we're grateful. Before I jump into programming this week, I will let you know that 3 of our cast members are also streamers. For the 2 of you that are here, is there anything that y'all are doing this week?
No, Len, please, you go first. You definitely go first.
You're muted, my dear.
Very much muted.
Your aux cord is, yeah.
Oxen in the place.
No.
No, you didn't get it quite right.
No?
Is it
No.
Oh, there we go.
No. Yeah.
Say some stuff.
You can hear me now?
There she is.
Now.
There it is.
Okay. I've been playing a lot of Mortuary Assistant lately. I'm not good at it. There's 5 endings. I've only gotten 1. I've gotten possessed every time. It's very scary. I scream a lot. And then I've also been playing some Sims. It's been very fun. So I'm planning to stream, I think, Tuesday for a little bit, and then Saturday and Sunday are my plans to stream.
Amazing. Adam, are you streaming this week?
Maybe.
Maybe.
But there is something that's happening. It's going to be happening in the Discord of Blackwater and my Discord, because I'm moving to Australia in January, and I have so many D&D books, and I thought I could auction them off, including like D&D books and then minis and stuff like that. So I'm going to put that together over the next week or so and auction off some of the cool stuff. Some of them have been used, like the Descent into Avernus. I've used rules from that for Raging Bulls. So if that's something you're interested in, keep an eye out on the Discord.
And of course, when Adam sends those along, we'll send you some good stuff along with that, like some art and some all kinds of good stuff. It's a little Blackwater package along with that stuff. So stay tuned for more details. You might see a Discord channel open up about it, and we'll put that together for you. So we'll keep you posted. Our wonderful producer Cody also streams. You can find them at CodyVM here on Twitch. I was delighted to pop into Cody's stream today and asked what type of LaCroix they were drinking, and I realized it was watermelon, and then didn't agree with that, but that's fine. I didn't outwardly agree with that. It's fine.
LaCroix
Cody, I
is
love you.
gross across the board.
Get out of here.
You can discern a flavor that you don't like in
LaCroix. Yeah, exactly.
LaCroix.
I don't like the watermelon. I don't like watermelon flavored anything.
It's
my problem.
It's LaCroix down south.
My problem with LaCroix is that
LaCroix.
It does taste like someone filled a cup with bubbly water, but hadn't washed the cup out of what they were previously being drank from a cup, and so you just get the residual flavor of the previous drink.
Importantly,
and it's bubbly, and I'm not into that line.
You know what I've always said? I've always said that it just tastes like, I like it. I don't like LaCroix. I like the bubbly. That's the one I like.
Bublé. Michael Bublé. Sorry.
I've always said that LaCroix tastes like if you had sparkling water and then you were chewing like a flavored gum, and then you just like drop that into the bottom of your cup, and that's what it tastes like.
That's a good way. I just don't like spicy water. I'm just going to say it. I'm not a huge fan of spicy water.
And it's delicious.
When is LaCroix gonna stop being cowards and release cereal milk flavored LaCroix? I think that's what we're all waiting
How
for.
did your brain
I would like fizzy cereal milk, not even LaCroix. I just want cereal milk that is effervescent.
I've got a solution for you. Just get kefir.
Just leave it around.
Just get kefir and put kefir in your cereal. That's
what's
fizzy.
kefir? That sounds like an elder god.
Kefir.
Oh, kefir.
I realize I derailed us, so I'm going to re-rail us at this point. For our programming this week, we are of course streaming on Mondays. On Wednesday this week, we are back with DM Roulette. It is a stacked cast this week. We are welcoming our friend the Playmat, who is a Canadian world builder and DM from Toronto. He's an absolute treat, and he has been bugging me to come on DM Roulette for a while, so we finally found some time for that. We are also going to welcome our friend Billy Seguire. I think that's how I pronounce his last name. He joined us on Feywild and Out's DM Roulette and was an absolute treat. So we're going to have him join us, and the Amazing Pond is coming, of course. So we are going to have a delightful time Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here. And our final last announcement, if you didn't already know and you haven't already seen, we have been partnered with the amazing folks from A Filthy Lot Questline to bring the last 2 episodes of this campaign to life. That's right. We are going to be playing live in studio very soon. Do we want to announce the of that? No. It's when it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's coming. So for the last 2 episodes of the campaign, they are going to help us bring this magnificent game and all of us sitting together to a table. There's going to be lights. There's going to be cameras. There's going to be mics. There's going to be terrain that they are custom building for us. There is minis that we've had ordered and getting 3D printed custom for us. It's going to be bonkers. We'll be all back at a table together in over 2.5 years, rolling dice, crying together, and closing out our campaign. And you may be asking, hey, Em, if this campaign is going to be closing, what's going to happen afterwards? well, boy, howdy, do we have some cool stuff in the works for you. But all of that will come later. I'm just very excited to sit around a table and play D&D with my sweet friends. So stay tuned for stuff coming up. I might have some, instead of our world building streams, I might just have some painting streams. Because fuck, I have so much painting to do for all of the things that Tim is going to throw for us for this last session. I'm fucking terrified. God.
It sounds like if people wanted a little peekaboo at what might be coming for those last final sessions, to tune into your painting streams.
Absolutely, 100% they should. And those happen every Saturday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in our old time slot. Which also brings me to another partnership that we are announcing for our final 2 sessions. Tim and I had the fortune of meeting with a wonderful local creator named Max, who owns MTM Printworks on Etsy, who 3D prints all sorts of minis for Warhammer, any type of miniature building that you do, as well as D&D. He's a fantastic human and has graciously agreed to 3D print everything for us for our finale. He is also doing giveaways. So he's going to print off a bunch of kits for us, and we're going to be able to give those away for our finale. So I'm very, very excited about that. He's just a lovely human, and yeah, it's just been wonderful to work with him, as well as Tim's commissioned Cora, our BBEG. So it's going to be just bonkers. Very cool. So stay tuned for more of that. And yeah, come hang out on world building to see sneak peeks of all the things that I'm going to be screaming about in person in a studio. Okay, so I think that's the end of my announcements this evening. So whether you are new with us tonight or you have been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. We have been doing this for a very long time now, and it doesn't seem real that we are nearing, that there is only a limited amount of time left that we will be playing these characters, barring any, fun one-shots in the future. So we love you immensely, and thank you for all of your support so much, and for hanging out with us at our table. We hope you feel super, super welcome here. Cody, roll the clip. Roll the clip, roll the clip, roll the clip. I was so ready. I was so ready for spicy Cody, and there was no spice.
That's how it keeps you guessing.
Yes, it does. It'll keep me young. Tim, take it away.
All right. So for those of you just joining us tonight, last week, Blackwater survived the destruction of the waypoint in the Astral Sea. They managed to find a small astral skiff and head to a desolate island a few hours away. It was there they found the body of Zelix, a former gnome turned mind flayer. They managed to speak with Dead, and their old acquaintance warned them of the Acroma, the base of operations for Queen Elegansis and the euphonic Illithid, which was beyond the liminal boundary. They returned to Wulfrene after that to speak with Adonis and Kamea, where they found themselves being watched by stray dogs. They investigated further, and the dogs began to act strangely, and as they went to confront them, they were attacked by a massive Illithid-like dragon and the multi-strays in front of Blackwater Keep. After a difficult fight where Kale was killed and then reincarnated as a warforged, they managed to defeat the creatures as the sky opened up and a large ship appeared over the city, and screams began to echo out across Wulfrene. And that is where we pick up.
I just have to... We've come from fighting the Illithid.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to map out if I have my wings or not. I don't, right?
This is the third combat back to back.
Okay.
Yeah, most of our stuff is burnt.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to check that. Cool. Sick.
I do have my shroud because I used wind thingy of wind to fly down to the castle, and I couldn't do anything during the Illithid fight, so I do still have my shroud.
Tight. We gotta go down there, right?
Yes,
Like
we
gotta
must go. We have to go now.
Okay.
So like, where is this? What are we looking at, Tim? Like, we're hearing the city interrupt.
You see this large kind of disc-like shape, somewhat familiar. You can see it's in a similar kind of like shell formation as it descends over the city. You can see it's somewhere in the center. It's hard to make out fully because there is smoke and kind of haze drifting up from fires that have kind of occurred around town. As you can hear this kind of screaming throughout the city, you watch as soldiers are kind of flooding into the streets from the Gatestone Keep, which is where the kind of base of operations is, in that courtyard in front of the keep. And you can also see through some of the like smoke and haze. I'll have you guys roll perception checks.
Would I be able to cast guidance on myself as I'm looking? Like, I'm white knuckling my holy symbol at this point.
Sure. This is very early to be rolling already, Tim.
22.
What happened to my baby boy? All my numbers are so different.
You turned into a warforged, my love.
I'm a
24.
Terminator.
25. No, 26. I have a plus 11 now.
Okay.
14.
22.
All right.
Hey, wait for me. 18. Like, I'm not. Am I gonna beat anybody ever? No. Come on, just skip me.
So Finnan and Nepenthe, you see kind of shapes kind of moving around the ship, kind of up in the sky, and you get a glimpse of two fairly large creatures kind of flapping through the sky, and you see one of them kind of burst through a kind of plume of smoke, and you see another one of those Illithid dragon, and you watch as it turns and just sprays that same kind of like viscous liquid just sprays across the street below, as it kind of makes a loop around and back towards the ship.
What's the game plan here, folks?
Damage control, or do we take the damage to the ship?
I say we gotta go after the ship. We can't be distracted. We can't put out every fire ourselves.
It's true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I agree.
I'm gonna activate my shroud.
Okay.
As the like smoke kind of swirls around me, it turns into like blacker and darker, and then pinpricks of stars.
Okay.
And I
Wait.
Go ahead.
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Oh, sweet. I can get us all to fly up there, but I don't know if I can get us back down.
I can, if I need to, I can teleport us out.
Okay, we're flying up to the ship. We're all in agreement?
You watch, just as you're kind of standing there, you watch as in front of the gates of your keep, a large kind of like, you hear this like, you see this large mechanical golem, this steam golem kind of walking like towards the Gatestone Keep. And you can see Nissa up on its shoulder. And you see there's like a squad of soldiers and some of her kind of apprentices around, kind of following in behind. As she looks over and sees you all in the courtyard. We should regroup in front of the keep.
Take them all
Is
and
she
go.
saying to us?
Yeah, she's like looking over the wall on this steam golem.
Okay.
In front of
Gatestone Keep.
Callie would already be going because she just got off the sending stone with command. Like hearing that she was just waiting for someone to tell her that she could go in front of the Gatestone Keep, basically.
Aren't we already in front of the Gatestone Keep?
No, you're in front of Blackwater Keep.
Oh, okay, fuck it, yeah. We'll go to our next door neighbor.
We'll run over. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll run over there before we head on up.
Neppy, is it worthwhile contacting Kokanee if there was ever a time that we could use some aerial support? It's now. I don't know if it will matter, but
With the dragon.
it's just a thought.
All right. Can I waste that spell slot?
Do you have a
That's not
sending
a
stone?
waste. Oh, I do have a sending stone to him. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure you got a cell phone with your
I
husband.
usually sew across planes. I usually have to send to him. I just as we're running over to the Gatestone Keep, darling, activate the circlet. Can we get the dragon to Wulfrene? If there's any time, if I don't know how long it'll take, but we need help, please.
You hear back. We're already on our way. We just got word.
I love you.
Sick.
Be safe, please.
I'm coming.
And we go. We go.
All right, you head over to Gatestone Keep.
Yeah, we do.
You see soldiers kind of flooding out of the barracks. You can see formations kind of heading out. Wounded soldiers coming in as like they've established this is the kind of like base of operations. As they have a field hospital going, you can see soldiers coming in. Some of them like torn up. It looks like kind of familiar that like tentacles, teeth, all of that kind of those kinds of wounds coming in. As you can see in the kind of center, there is a large sort of table set up, and you can see Admiral Kazim, the General Solgar, and you see Kamea is between them, and they have a large map of the city, and you can see them moving like pieces around, basically trying to coordinate efforts throughout the city. And you see Nissa kind of hops off the golem and comes over to the table. And Kamea kind of looks up at all of you. We need to make a plan.
How can we help?
Yes. Nissa is heading out with a squadron to take on one of those dragons. We have word there's another one, and folks have gone into hiding as best they can. They seem to be just blanketing the streets with those tadpoles.
You'll need clerics with you, high-level clerics. If anyone is infested.
Ram and the Sun Speaker are taking people in. They're focused on defensive efforts.
Good.
To keep people safe as
Is
much as they
anyone on
can.
the ship?
I don't know. No one's gotten close enough.
That's us.
As we talk, I'm going to use wax. I'm going to take advantage of being in my form and do the healing light a few times. I'll save 2.
How rough does everyone look? If we have a couple minutes here, I can do some healing.
Pretty full health.
But pretty rough right now, but I've just healed myself for 9d8, so we'll see after that.
Callie, how's Callie?
You did the big.
Yeah, you did the super
I
heal.
dropped the big ol' heal on you. That's
yeah,
right.
I was the only one who didn't get hit by that.
Okay, I'm gonna drop 2 second level heals into you, Finn.
Does my wife have a platinum ring on, perchance?
I don't think so. No.
Tim,
Mm-hmm.
do I see Adonis there?
You do not.
All right. It looks like they've got the ground covered. We're ready to
Go.
fly?
A call has been sent out for aid. And if I could speak to you all privately.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
Kokini
yeah.
is also on the way bringing air support.
Yes, I know. I sent out the call.
That's 40 points to you.
Nice. So that's 80 all told. Ah, shit, I did damage. God damn it.
She pulls you aside, closer to the keep, just kind of next to the doorway, the kind of large archway. Councillor Silmac has been working on logistics to get supplies out to folks in hiding. He's using some of the less savory types in the city to use some of the underground tunnels. But no one has seen Wendell.
Wendell?
He hasn't
Treasurer.
been seen.
Yes, I know. When was the last time he was seen?
Yesterday morning at the council meeting.
Was that before or after Kamea got attacked?
Would have been before.
Right, so...
Wendell was always a big supporter, wasn't he?
He supports Wulfrene, but
How did Wendell feel about Cora? When
That's
Cora
what I
was in
mean. He
power?
was.
he voted for her to become queen.
He may have been under.
Charmed.
Yes.
We
it was
all love and are worried about Wendell. Is he a priority right now, or
Just if his manor is close to the center of the city, so if you see him, just make sure he's safe.
Try.
cool?
We're-
All right.
We're gonna try and deal with that.
Of course.
We good?
She
Let's go.
takes your hand, Callie, gives you a kiss, kind of sends you off.
I cast Shield of Faith on her.
Okay, we only get this once. And I'm going to cast Fly at.
Don't need
That's
it on
gonna.
me.
Yeah. I'm doing my math right. I think that's gonna have to be 7th level.
Oh boy.
Targets +4. No, 6th level. Excuse me, because it's targets +3. Me +3. You do a willing creature. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Yep, 6th level. We all got a speed of a 60 for 10 minutes. Everybody.
We go.
All
I'm
right.
guessing I'm at like the 9 or 8 minute mark.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's reasonable.
Clack, get in the hole.
Whee! So you head up, you start flying towards the ship. You watch as underneath you, you can see Nissa and her squad are kind of heading through the city as well. And as they get kind of past the main thoroughfare into the smaller streets, you watch Nissa kind of moves her hand and a large disc appears underneath all of them as they all begin to kind of float up into the sky. And you watch as they're moving in the same direction as you. Nissa kind of looks over and she kind of you watch her move her hands and the discs start moving to the side around the other side of the ship. And you watch as the one of the dragons kind of breaks through, and you see her shoot a little orange beam of light kind of emanates out of the end of her finger and flies across the sky and splatters across the dragon as it comes by, and it roars as it turns and starts heading towards her as she tries to kind of lead it away.
Nissa, you fucking legend.
As you continue to head toward the ship, are you trying to be sneaky while you do it?
No.
No.
I don't think we
No,
can.
we're charging.
All right. As you start to get closer to the ship, you're probably about 100 feet away. You start to see it's kind of lower down in the city. It's probably kind of in line with, it's probably about 40 to 50 feet above some of the buildings in the center of the city. And you can see there is just mayhem in the streets. There's all kinds of horrific transformations going on. But you also see those euphonic illithid, and you watch as they you see some of the transformations happening as the skin just kind of falls away, and you watch as they kind of look up and their whole body just kind of there's a light that kind of shimmers over them and they disappear. Just you see probably 3 of them amongst all of these horrific aberrations. Just as you get closer to the ship, you're about 80 feet away. You hear another kind of massive roar kind of echo out as you see the smoke kind of start to billow. I will have everyone roll initiative for me, please.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
This combat sponsored by
That's not great.
sadness and
Adult diapers for when you feel like you're gonna shit your pants. Come prepared.
Oh my god.
That's a decently good initiative for Neffy. I wish we could get Callie's bonus with initiative. I really wish that.
Yeah, I wish that too.
There is
For
a paladin
myself.
who does that. I don't
Well,
know.
the
Yeah.
Watchers.
Not
Yeah.
me.
All right, 25 to 20.
I
20
got a
to
9. I'll be right back. I'm
15.
sorry.
Sorry, one more time, Tim.
20 to 15.
17.
16.
How am I first? Oh, shit.
Not great
15 to
rolls.
10.
14.
15 for letters. And Kale, what was yours?
4.
4. All right. Neppy, you're up first. As you see the smoke kind of push away and just over the ship, about 80 feet away from you, you see again another one of these massive elder brain dragons. You can see the tentacles just kind of dangling down. As you can see the kind of milky liquid dripping from its mouth.
Shit. Okay. If I'm gonna do this thing, I gotta be within 30 feet of it. So
You've got speed of 60.
I'm gonna do it. I am gonna fly within 30 feet of this dragon.
Okay.
And I am going to use one of my channel divinities to mark it with Path to the Grave. It overcomes all resistances and immunities, and the next attack that hits it is double damage, or it's very
Nice.
very big old damage.
All right.
And I am going to cast Shield Faith on myself.
Okay.
Cry a little bit.
All
I'm gonna
right.
cast Shield of Faith on myself. I'm gonna basically go and it's gonna catch me in whatever cone it is. So I will go up until I'm just 30 feet from it, and then I will move back as close I can to my party.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
that is my turn.
All right. So you move forward because it's 80 feet. So to get within, so you'd be able to move,
50 feet.
and then so you're 40
10
feet away from it.
Yes, 40 feet
Awesome.
away from it and 40 feet from my party, assuming they're all gonna move forward. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Finnan.
I always forget about the ability that I can regain a spell slot as an action while holding a spear.
So if there was
That's
ever a
a
time to
package,
hit
yeah.
this dragon,
I
it is now.
have spell slots. What I do have, I'm going to use the last charges of the Spear of Lalvin to cast Crystal Weapon. It's the best I can do.
Okay.
And how far is the dragon from me?
It's about 80 feet away from you at the moment.
That's
And
unfortunate.
you're all about 60 feet above the ground. Or no, sorry, 80 feet above the ground.
Right.
I'm 80 feet above the street. There's buildings that are, probably about 20, 30 feet high.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast a spell I've probably never cast ever because it's the only thing that really makes sense at this point. I'm going to fly 60 feet forward. I'm going to reach out my hand and small breaks in the air around the dragon are going to appear, and astral hands are going to reach down and grab onto the dragon. I'm going to cast Chill Touch because
Very nice.
if I'm doing Path of the Grave, I want to do as many I want to do as much damage in one hit because Eldritch
Nice.
Blast will do the first D10, which is rough. 28 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
It's not going to be much. I'm sorry, Em.
That is okay. I have one more of these.
That's not actually that bad. 14.
My job is to buff y'all and keep y'all alive.
27 points of necrotic damage. So 54 points of
Yeah.
necrotic damage
Nice.
as the hands kind of
So yeah, as you watch the hands kind of tear at it, and just you can see this grayish energy just seep into it, and the skin kind of pulls back tight.
It can't regain hit points until
yeah.
the start of my next turn.
Nice. All right, Letters, you're up.
He's seen how this dance plays out. He's just gonna. He sees that dragon show up, and he says, "No, thank you," and is going to fire off a firebolt at it. A plus 10. Oh, that's a natural 20. That's
Hey,
really
we
lovely.
love that.
That's 8d10. We will use a dice roller for that. Thank you.
While
very
Sean
much.
is rolling that damage, welcome to folks from the compound. Thank you so much for
What
raiding.
up?
Welcome on in, folks.
Hello.
Shit's getting bad. You've welcome to the party.
Oh, that's really good. My God. Yeah, that's 60 points of fire damage.
Oh
shit.
Nice.
This fucking, this sort of fire sort of crackles between his horns, and he just zoom, sends out a right hook, sending a fireball after it, and then he's just gonna dip straight down to hide behind a tower
Okay.
of
On a
like
roof?
a bit. Yeah, I want to have full cover from this thing,
Okay.
but ideally be able to look up in case anyone loses consciousness to be able to feather fall them.
Okay. Yeah, you can see everybody kind of from
Sweet.
from below.
But
'Cause
yeah,
you're
I'm gonna be
still
down
probably
low.
you're
20 feet
50
off the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're 60 feet below them. So.
Right.
Okay. All right. It is the dragon's turn. It is going to continue to fly forward. Let's see if it regains. Oh, nope, not yet. as it flies forward, it's going to fly at who's the closest? I guess Finnan or
Myself
Neppy?
and Neppy. Finnan would have tried to put himself in front of Neppy, but
yeah, then it'll. Actually, no, it can do both of you. So, it's
why
going
choose?
to.
Fucking los dos,
Okay,
you
no
know?
los dos.
You know those doves.
Why choose?
I don't have any blends
It is
left.
going to bite. It's going to bite at
Nom,
you, Neppy.
Just all
That is a 25 to hit.
Oh, sure does.
Okay. And then that is 18 points of piercing damage plus
Gotta
5
get
points of psychic damage.
My I am immune to the with mind blade.
Mind blank, yeah, you're immune to it.
Nice.
No,
Damn.
We don't have.
Nope.
Callie
It was
and I
either
don't have-
fly
yeah.
or intellect fortress.
So sorry, that was 18 points of. Okay, great. I'm gonna roll my Constitution check for Shield of Faith, and yeah, I succeed on that one.
Okay.
So yeah, my Shield of Faith is still up.
Nice. It's then going to claw at you, Finnan. It's going to do its 2 claws at you as it kind of bites
Okay.
and then brings its claws around to try to grab, like to slash at you.
Do the first
First-
attack.
28.
That hits, and then I'm going to, as a reaction, my eyes go white and my form brightens really suddenly and shines in its eyes as I use Brighten. Has disadvantage on its next attack roll, but I still get hit.
Okay. So we'll see if the second one is
Pulling out all the stops here.
Gotta use all the
Um,
stuff.
At the bottom of the
it's a
barrel, folks.
disadvantage. With disadvantage, that's 19.
That still fucking hits.
Shit, okay.
Exactly my
all
AC.
right. That is first one is 12 points of slashing damage, and the second one is 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to use its tentacle on you, Neppy. As it kind of grabs around, you watch one of the tentacles kind of shoot out below its neck at you. And that is a 23 to hit.
Shit. Yes, it hits.
All right. That is 10 points of psychic damage, which you don't take.
Nope.
But you are grappled.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, it is Callie's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna. I can't get to the dragon. Can I? It flew up to my friends.
With your full, yeah, it flew up to your friend, so it's about 50 feet away.
And our movement's 60.
Correct.
With fly. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly right up to the dragon and I'm gonna hit it twice because that's what I do.
All right.
Big.
Yes. I don't know how big they are. We're running low on our spells here. Okay, so that's 19 plus 13.
All right, that is
31.
yeah, that hits absolutely.
And then a 16 plus 13, so 29.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Is it an aberration? Is that what I remember
It is
from?
absolutely an aberration. And Kale, you're on deck.
Oh
Big
god.
juicy Pally hits.
So much mass.
I don't know. Regular hit, not a crit, no wings, aberration. There it is. Okay, I just have to pull up to see what spell slots I actually have left.
The keyword is not many.
Nah, I saved some.
That's good.
I'm scared to use spell slots, so
It's tough to use spell slots when you're dead.
Mhm.
Is the
Absolutely.
the
Really hard.
age-old saying.
is that the age-old saying?
No spell slots in hell.
I mean, there's a some, just not
There's
maybe
some.
for you.
The problem is you can't get a long rest in hell, so you can't fully
It's
recover.
just too
them.
hot.
Always exhausted.
It's so sweaty.
So
I don't think
sweaty,
I've
so
had a proper
sticky.
long rest in a while. It's just been too hot.
Yeah. Very, very sticky, sweaty.
I look forward to hearing how it is when you move back to Australia.
Yeah,
the
in
winter.
fucking January, like an idiot. I realized that the other day where I went,
No winter for you.
fuck.
You
Why did I
missed
do this
Summer
to myself?
Santa.
I'm literally I'm skipping Christmas and going during the January's always the hottest time of year. Such an idiot. I'm just going to spend all my time in the pool being angry.
You can come have Christmas with us though before you leave.
True. I might be in Ontario. We don't know yet.
That's 114 points of damage.
There it
Holy
is.
shit!
Love to hear it.
Nice.
Get it.
You that's amazing. Yeah, you as you just like carve into it, you cut, there's like a kind of like a frill around its body where these tentacles are hanging down, and you just like slice through, and it just like tears open, and the tentacles start just like wildly flailing as this thing like roars in pain. It is going to use its one of its legendary actions to make a tentacle attack on you, Callie.
Sick.
That is a 30 to hit. And you take 15 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And you're grappled.
Hell yeah, I am.
Along with Neppy. All right, it is Kale's turn.
Okay. I will. Does it count as? I'll tell you what I want to do, and you can tell me if it counts as an action. I just want to yell to the group and say, "Are we attacking the dragon and the disc, or just the dragon?"
Dragon first, then disc.
Dragon then disc. Copy. I am going to. I am going to fly up, and I am going to. Can I reach both Callie and Neppy? Are they near one another?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to fly up, and I am going to spend 4 sorcery points. 1, 2, 3, 4. To twin freedom of movement.
Nice.
Look at that.
Uh,
Boy, howdy.
Then I will spend dos sorcery points to quicken Firebolt
Nice.
at the dragon.
At the dragon.
Breaking stuff outside. That is a 24 to hit,
Nice. That hits. Absolutely.
and that will be. That dice will not settle. 33 plus 2 more d10 for the prism, which is a 11. So 44 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And then how far did I have 60 feet of movement, correct?
Mhm, it took you 50 feet to get to them.
Okay. Well, I will just go like so that I'm hidden. I'm going to go so that I'm hidden behind, try and hide behind Callie.
Nice. Okay.
That's what she would want.
what she would
True.
The dragon is going to use 2 of its legendary actions, because does freedom movement make it so you can't be grappled, or like it doesn't? If you are
You
grappled,
can break
currently,
the grapple.
you can break the grapple. Perfect.
Break
So it is
grapple
going to
is
use its shatter concentration on ability on you, Neppy. And it shatters concentration on your Shield of Faith.
Both of our shields of faith, because we're both concentrating on that.
No, it can only target one person.
Okay, on
that is
mine.
grappling.
Okay.
So you don't take any damage because it's psychic damage that happens, but it breaks your concentration. All
You know,
right.
Tim, I went to the kitchen to grab fruit snacks, and thought about bringing you one, and then realized that you just want to kill my character, so I didn't bring you any.
Well, it's your turn, so go ahead and try.
Cool.
Tim, I have a question about Shield of Faith. If Callie's concentrating on it, and she doesn't drop concentration, but in theory, the person that she has Shield of Faith on drops, would Callie know?
I don't know that you would know. No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Shield of Faith would stay on them even if they were unconscious.
Yeah,
what if they were
just be
dead?
a slightly harder body to hit.
Oh, if you were gonna say to kick, that's what
It was loaded
To
in
check
my mouth.
if they're still alive. Neppy, it's
okay,
your turn.
it is my turn.
Classic
I
paramedic
am
move.
going
Show
to
up, give him a
use-
couple kicks.
5 feet of movement to break the grapple.
Slip out.
I'm just gonna my way from the grapple. I am going to turn around, and this wonderful dragon is going to have to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
That is a 24.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Nothing happens to him. Well, it's okay as I attempt to cast Toll the Dead on it, and it does not work. I then am going to... Yeah, if I move anywhere, it's going to fucking bat me, and I don't want to do that again. So I'm going to stay where I am.
All right. It is Finnan's turn.
Can I
yeah.
actually, sorry, can I
No,
move?
no worries.
Can I stay within melee with it and try and get as many people in my 30-foot radius as I can?
You've got everybody except for letters, I
Got you.
believe.
Perfect. Then
They're
that's
all right up there.
And I'm in the right place.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's my turn.
All right. Finnan, you're up.
Got crystal weapon. It's up in my grill. I'm gonna hit it with a sword and a spear. The sword's gonna be metal. The spear's gonna be plastic.
Oh, your dice. Sorry.
The
Like, what's a
kind
plastic
of plastic
spear?
spear. So
It's like
one of the
this.
swords is a
Another-
natural 20.
Hey,
Okay,
we
nice.
love that.
And
Another
then
great
this-
export of Save Illyria. It's plastic. They
Plastic.
Yeah, it's really.
They've gotten
spear
really
is
into
22.
3D printing.
That hits.
And the second sword is it's only a dirty 20 because plus
that
12.
hits as well.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah, that's
Big Drogon.
a lot of dice.
It's
I mean,
gargantuan size, so it's,
so
AC
it's,
is not
there's a lot to
terribly
hit.
high.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good damage.
My hair is just going to get so big. All the stress.
Really good dice, folks.
Hey, we love that.
We need it
Yeah, no kidding.
for
eh?
this appetizer fight.
Yeah.
This
Cantrips
guy's
all the way down.
team, this
Cantrips
is
all
just
the way down.
the bouncer. Like, to be clear, we haven't even gotten in the club. Technically we haven't gotten out of the Uber
So
yet.
the
We're
dice
still
total
on our way to the club.
before I add the static bonus, the dice total was 69. So
Nice, nice, nice,
Nice.
nice,
to add a
nice,
bunch
nice.
more on top of that, which is deeply disappointing. But 69 plus. Sorry.
The math is hard.
11, 32, 69, 71, 101 damage total.
How do you want to finish it off?
Christ,
Oh
that's
my
shit,
God.
dragons.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, I feel like as you make that comment, Sean, I feel like Finn is just like, not my first, not my last, and I just fly through its neck as I just like.
Yes.
Just
covered
like
in
you punch a
viscera.
hole in the center, and the top, like the top of the neck kind of goes limp, and the head falls off as the whole body just completely collapses and just letters it sails by you and
Fuck.
crashes into the building across the alleyway from you, and just
Is
debris
Callie still
flies
grappled?
up. Yeah, yeah, Callie. I mean,
Surely it
would've let
loses its
go.
grip.
It's-
when
yeah, it loses its grip. But Callie, I will have you make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Strength.
The reason Finnan fell is Finnan didn't have flying.
The dragon squished me last time. Big squish.
Yeah, it fell on
Big
top of you.
squish.
It did.
Oh, okay, that's fine. 21.
Yeah. So you like feel the kind of tug on it, and you kind of pull away as the whole thing. You watch as just like 3 buildings just get leveled, and debris just scatters out across the street. We are out of initiative.
Onward!
Yeah, I
We
think
press onward. We just fucking
I'm gonna
go.
spend an action to regain a spell slot with my spear.
Let's
Nice.
fucking go.
All right. So you head towards
it. I
the
did it,
edge
guys.
of the ship, and you can see this kind of like smooth black metal that does look almost shell-like in its design, the kind of like ribbed sides. But like the ship that you saw in the astral plane, you can see kind of on the inner side, there's kind of a metal spiral that goes around, and there is this kind of like thick webbing that covers all of that like kind of metal structure on the inside, and you can see it's pulsating and like raising up and down as you're this close, you can feel the vibrations coming off of this thing, and you hear this kind of like low like thrum as it's boom boom boom, as it's kind of pulsing.
Does this webbing look like architectural or like actual sticky spider web?
It looks make an investigation check for me.
Oh, I love that.
As I see Letters taking a look around, I'm going to reach over my hand on his shoulder, and you can have guidance with that one.
We love that. Okay, yeah, 21.
It does. The webbing looks somewhat organic,
Gross.
but it's unlike any other organic material you've seen. It has kind of a mechanical quality to it, but it does look organic in the way that it moves.
Jim, what time is it?
I would say it's like
I can tell you exactly what time it is.
Ass kicking time.
it's like late afternoon, like evening.
Cool,
Early
so
evening.
definitely nowhere near dusk. No, dusk is the other one. Dusk is the good one. So we could be close to dusk.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's definitely not bright out.
Because I regain charges at dusk on my Spirit Relevant. So don't
I'll
know.
go with what Tim says, but that's not what I have in my notes. For
What do you
time
have
is.
in the?
I have it's just before dawn.
Dang, that's the furthest from dusk I could get.
Is it though? Because
It's totally up to you, but in my lore keeping, I have it as just before dawn.
I don't know if it is though, because I don't think it's that. I don't think that much time has passed.
Fantastic. Then it's
from when
dusk,
you
or when
'cause
it's
you
what it's
woke
whatever
up-
time Tim says it is. Because I don't
woke
know.
up in the astral sea,
Yeah.
and then after that you came back to Wulfrene.
Right.
You were there. You traveled for about 4 hours, but that was like early morning. That would have put you about midday,
Okay.
or a
I-
little
I
after
trust you.
midday.
Yeah,
trust
Had
you.
our meeting,
think
we saw the
it's
spooky
evening.
dogs. Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
fucking big day.
I think it's
You
You
evening.
let me know.
It's
You let me
like-
know if we hit dusk this session, and that will make.
I think it is dusk right now. Like it's like
So I just spent.
It just became dusk. It just became
Well,
dusk.
yeah,
You
no,
did the
I
thing and
know
now
the
it's
sun
dusk.
just disappeared.
just after I spent my points. Sick. 1d4 plus 2. 3. Okay, we can.
Does anyone see an
work with
entrance
that.
or anything? I'm having a hard time making sense of this thing.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take. Can I look around?
Sure.
For.
You can make either a perception check or an investigation check.
Oh, you know
maybe
that's
I'm
going to be a
not
perception
having a
check
hard
with some
time.
guidance on myself, white knuckling my holy symbol all the time.
24 for
That
letters.
is going to be 16 plus 11 is 27 plus 3. That's a 30, baby.
Okay. As you fly around the top, you don't see any kind of visible entrance. Do you go around to the underside or try
Yeah.
to kind of travel over? As you kind of travel towards the underside, as you start to move in, you like that pulse happens, and I need the two of you to make strength saving throws for me, please.
Oh boy.
Tim, while they're looking around, do I notice that is my coin doing anything weird around the ship?
Oh yeah, it's vibrating like crazy.
You
Okay.
have my +4 also.
I think we're on the underside of the ship.
Well, we would have also.
30
We would
feet
have
for me?
stayed with
Oh,
you.
Yeah, we're not going to
all
let you
here?
guys
Yeah.
wander off.
Yeah.
30 feet.
We're not gonna let you investigate the fucking sky alien death shit. Be like, no,
Alone.
you guys got this. Go on alone.
With
Totally
Callie's
fine.
bonus, that's a 23.
Fucking math is hard sometimes. 17, 19. How's a 19 sound?
That is not enough.
Then it's a 23.
Okay, yeah. You
As I flex my
succeed.
brain and I hit the fucking machine with my lightning from my head.
You watch as it
damage.
kind of
8
cracks
damage,
off of
baby.
the off of the hull of the ship.
How do I want to do
Um,
this? I would like it to.
It just explodes. As you kind of like move towards it, you feel that kind of like that pulse pushes you back. However, you manage to kind of hold on where you are in the sky and move forward. But with each kind of pulse, it is like there's a little bit of time. You're able to move a little bit forward between each pulse, but it is like as you get closer, like the the pressure that's coming off of this pulse from the bottom of the ship is pretty hard to fight against. And you're like, as you're kind of looking at the underneath, there looks like maybe in the center there might be a way to get inside that way.
Okay. I would signal that to the group with what I'm seeing, and that we've got to go in the direction of the opening.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Fight our way through.
All right,
I
will
will
have
blasting the machine the entire time.
I'll have everyone make strength saving throws for me. As you, I'm gonna have you. We'll do them one at a time, but you're gonna do 3. So we'll do the first one, or actually, just the folks.
+4.
Yes, Neppy and Letters. You don't have to make this because you've already pushed through that first, as everybody's kind of following in behind you.
Flirty 20.
Okay.
24.
22.
All right. So as you all push forward, Finnan, you feel like you're barely getting through, but you manage to kind of push through. As you all kind of move, 30 feet closer, as you get closer to the center, I'll have you all make another strength saving throw for me, please.
Fuck. I got the same.
I know it has to be a 13 or higher.
25.
Oh my gosh.
21.
Roll a natural 4, so 11.
Okay.
Plus 18 plus 4, 22.
Nice. Okay. So you all manage to push through. Finnan, you push through, but you feel your muscles start to tense and lock up as you manage to get through. You feel your whole body starting to slow down. It's like you have a cramp in every muscle in your body. I'll have you all make one more strength saving throw for me, please.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Okay. 23.
24.
14.
Oh. 23.
12.
12. Okay. So as you push through, Callie, you start to feel your muscles start to seize up. You manage to get near the center with everyone else. But as you are all pushing through, you watch as Finnan tries to push through. A pulse hits him and you watch his whole body freeze up as he begins to plummet. He is stunned.
Featherfall.
Ooh, is this...
Oh, can I...
Is this against being stunned, Tim?
Yes, you can make yours at advantage.
As I see that, if you would allow it, I'm going to turn...
24.
So yeah,
I'm going to
push through.
Lightning lure him.
Okay. He is feather falling, so yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to try and hoist him in.
Okay.
I mean, he will have to, I guess, take damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, buds.
Not to do it. Listen.
23 points. 23 points of lightning damage.
Probably less than what the fall damage would have done me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Featherfall, but I would have.
You would have fallen into a field of zombies.
Yeah, I would. Or
By yourselves.
bad things would have happened if I just kept going down.
Someone would have just gone, please let me eat your brain right here. Om, 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 om.
All right. So you manage to lightning lure him by the foot and hoist him up as you fly into the center of the ship.
Oof. Ooh, I don't want to be here.
Finn leans over the edge a little bit.
It just, you watch as it kind of falls and then just gets pushed down really quickly. You find yourself in a fairly open space. You can hear that boom, boom happening outside. As you look around, you can see it is the walls of the kind of metal interior are all fairly smooth. There is that kind of similar ribbing to the outside. And you can see the chamber that you're in is fairly small. And there is another smaller kind of hatch above you.
We're on solid ground?
Yes, you are on kind of there's sort of a rim around this opening that's probably about 10 feet in diameter.
Should we go up?
I'm going to, if we don't have to fly anymore, which looks like we don't. Unless anyone objects.
No.
I'm going to cast Intellect Fortress on Kale, Callie, and Finnan.
Okay.
So that is resistance to psychic and advantage on all mental saving throws.
I'm going to
Charisma
try and
was
keep
right.
close to Callie.
Good idea.
Only
As
way
of
I'll
this-
make those saves.
As of this point, we stay within 30 feet of each other at all times. For Kelly's
Agreed.
ability to give us a booster and my ability to keep us safe when things get hard. We go everywhere together. We do not split up. We go in this together or not at all.
I can take points. Might see something that was meant to not be seen.
I trust your eyes. I'm going to cast guidance on you.
Importantly,
Mhm.
as of last level, I have the static effect of true sight at all times, 30 feet from me. So any invisibility or illusion, it's always affecting me.
Nice.
Because I took witch sight as an invocation.
I am going to cast Crown of Stars just while we're chilling here, as these sort of stars of just raw intellectual energy rotate around my noggin as letters is fucking juiced up.
And you know what? Just because, fuck it, I'm gonna lift my sword up, and you're gonna hear the kind of like dull roar, and this platinum energy is going to resonate from my sword. I'm gonna cast Bless
Ooh.
on how many people does Bless affect?
3
3.
at first level.
And it's saving throws as well, isn't it?
It is, I believe, saving. I have it literally here in my book.
If it's saving throws, I'm gonna put it on myself.
Let
I'm
me
trying
take
to
a
buff up his capacity to stay conscious.
look. Bless is attack roll or saving throw before the
Cool.
spell
I'm gonna
ends.
put it on myself, on Callie, and who also has a hard time with the stuns,
I have -2 wisdom.
and on Kale. So, no intelligence though. But yeah, Trey people, myself, Callie, Kale, have Bless from my sword. I'm just looking through all my stuff. I'm like, okay.
For myself and Callie, freedom of movement will last an hour. It's not concentration, so we can break grapples. I am also. If there was ever a time to do shit, it's now.
Yup. It's the buff casting time of the day.
We are gonna. How many spell slots do I have left with this? I'm gonna put Death Ward on myself. And I'm gonna put Death Ward on one other person. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna do it on myself. I gotta save that slot. Okay. It's cantrips from here on out, baby. That's all we got.
All right,
Okay.
Finn and I say you go, but Callie stay not too far behind him.
If we do a marching order, Finnan. Who's behind Finnan?
We want to move quietly through here? Okay. It's been a really long time since our last rest, like in real world times.
Mhm.
Have I used my Ubtao Pasta Trace?
Yeah, when we were on the boat.
I think so, yeah.
Then I'll use it out of my gem.
Stone.
Shadow.
Finnan, then probably someone else, then Neppy.
Letters will take up the rear.
Okay.
I'll go behind Finnan.
Okay, with Callie behind me.
Is
Am I
Clack
not
still in the hole?
behind Finnan?
Clack's got to get out of the hole.
Clack can come out of the hole this time.
Am I not behind Finnan?
You're still within 30 feet of him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So everyone gets +10 to the stealth.
Great.
So you see the hatch above You can see there is kind of like a metal handle kind of in the center.
Wizard watch. Let me make sure
With-
that's not
Sorry.
obviously trapped.
With guidance.
Oh, that's
Thank
fine.
you.
Bless isn't an important spell. Bless isn't up anymore. I thought Pass Without a Trace wasn't concentration.
27. for
27.
Wizard watch.
You can see it is not. It doesn't appear to be trapped. But as you kind of like look around the edge, it looks like it's sealed in a like pressurized way.
Oh.
I convey that.
Oh. Do you think? Is this like?
A lot of goo might come out.
Yeah, like. Do you think they like live in like liquid or something?
Yeah, I think that's a good chance. Everybody hold your breath and close your eyes. We could be just getting tadpoled as a result.
I'm gonna rip
Getting
piece of fabric and hand them out and do what we did. There was a reason why we didn't want to hear things, but I'm gonna
Harpies.
basically the
Harpies.
harpies. I'm gonna give
Sirens, sorry,
everyone on the boat.
sirens.
Yeah, I'm gonna give everyone earplugs and nose plugs, and then I'm gonna like keep your mouth closed.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready myself.
And we ready ourselves to open the hatch.
Real shallow
Okay.
breaths.
All right. You open the hatch.
I'm gonna hold my breath before we open the hatch.
Yeah.
You hear this kind of hissing sound as you turn the and as you get about like what feels like about halfway, you feel this immense pressure just push down as the like handle just spins and like this milky liquid just splashes down and just like sprays down with such force. I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws. You all have advantage on this because you've tried your best to cover your holes.
Oh no!
Tim.
Not like that, Tim. Not like that. God.
Nobody asked for that.
Quickly,
Cover
everybody,
that.
cover your holes.
And it's a +4 from Callie, yes?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, that's lovely. That's a 26.
The 25.
24.
24.
+2.
24.
23.
As just enough. As you all feel this, like you feel the tadpoles just drip down your skin and you feel them vibrate along you. It is a deeply uncomfortable feeling, like as your whole body is just vibrating with these tiny little tadpoles as they just all slide off and down and into the city below. And what feels like a while of just this like liquid emptying out. But finally, after, probably about 20-30 seconds,
Oh, that's a lot.
it kind of stops to like a slow drip. And it
Is it
seems like the
gooey,
liquid
or is it more
is
like
empty.
Watery.
It's like milky. I would say it's like a little bit thicker than milk.
The
Okay.
perfect consistency for a liquid to fall on
Like
you.
a Go-Gurt, you know?
Yes, not too far
No, no.
from spider.
No, it's a yop. It's a yop.
It's
It
it's
definitely yoppish.
It's that thing you do where you want to get the rest of the yop out, so you put milk in the yop and you shake it up to get the rest out.
Nobody
Like
does
Chris-
that.
Yeah,
Absolute
animal.
it's good. It's good. Trust me, it's good.
It's good.
Trust me, it's good. Is if someone
Not
says
gonna be
that
the
to
name
you
of this
ever,
episode.
just don't trust them.
Trust me, it's really good.
We keep going.
All right. So you climb up, and you find yourself in kind of a large basin, and you can see there are metal, what look like metal rods, at various different heights, kind of all the way around. They're spaced out probably about some of them are 2 feet, some of them are 3 feet, kind of all the way around this large basin that you're in. The basin itself is probably about 30 feet in diameter.
Does this now? I saw Cora in a basin. Does this look like it?
Similar. It doesn't look like the same one, but similar in design. It's similar to the design that you saw from Zelix as well.
Okay. So we're at the bottom of this basin, essentially.
It's probably about 15 feet deep.
Can we climb up the edges?
Yeah, you can try. You can make either athletics or acrobatics checks.
We
It
can't
is
fly
fairly
anymore, right?
No.
Smooth.
It's
Oh.
either body or
Can-
brain.
I'll make an
I
athletics
can
check.
fly. Can I just ferry people up?
Yeah, you can kind of help them as they do it, so they don't
I'll
have to.
just-
Yeah, you gotta give them a hand as they like climb up the side. It is quite slick, and but you manage to kind of get up and over the side. And
Athletics check was a 28. I just want to flex. I just want to do it myself.
you're like you hit his hand out of the way. And you
Callie
right up.
muscles it.
I'll have you all make perception checks.
Still white knuckle.
14, Tim, because I know you're dying to know.
Always.
Natural 1.
So
Can't Google
rare
my eyes.
occasion,
18.
letters sees more than Finnan because I rolled a natural 2, so 13.
Fucking wiping the goo out of your eyes.
28.
Holy shit.
28. So you see kind of around the edge of this basin, there is kind of a narrow walkway that's probably about 10 feet wide that goes all the way around. And then it kind of comes to a head. And there is another chamber kind of just adjacent to this thing, almost like a circle off of another circle. You can see it's probably about 40 feet wide. It kind of bows around. You can see at the back at the center there is a pedestal of sorts, almost like a chair throne-esque. You can see there are it has 2 large columns that kind of bend out, and the metal you can see kind of twists and wraps around, connecting down along the ground into that large basin. And you can see resting next to the throne there is a large what almost looks like a bow. It is strung with some kind of fine thread, and you can see the metal is kind of wrapped around and woven.
Does it look like a bow or a bow?
Like a bow, like a plain bow. But
For
it's
the mandolin.
it's quite large. No, the mandolin is
Small.
uses hands.
Is-
It's picked.
Does it make my coin go bananas?
This place is vibrant. You can feel the vibration in this whole place. Something is off.
But the bow doesn't make it go specifically apeshit.
No. You also notice with your 28, you would notice there is the walls around this basin start to shift a little bit. You see there is kind of movement that starts to happen.
He's coming. The walls are moving.
And you hear, you kind of have that feeling like the hair on the back of your neck kind of stands up, and you just ever so quietly hear this kind of flapping sound above you.
I look up.
I'll need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Here we go.
Do I get to roll with advantage because I heard it, Tim?
No.
Well, that's great because I rolled really well anyway, so. I don't like going first.
All right.
Hope I don't go first. Also, thank you to Keisha at Fairy Dragon Dice. My Fairy Dragon Dice is rolling like fire tonight. Something is flapping. Hate that.
You realize it's well, I'll tell you what it is in a second.
Well,
There's was that. Okay. 25 to 20.
shit.
20 to 15.
18.
18, you
15.
said?
Were you 19?
I'm 19.
I mean, oh, Callie went 19?
Mm-hmm. Callie's dex is higher than Murphy's.
Okay. So
Is it?
Yeah.
What is yours?
+1.
Plus
And the
one.
letters, what did you say yours was?
15.
Okay.
We always go into this. We have to roll. We always have to roll.
Yeah, you
when
can
it's
roll
the two
off.
of us.
Kale, what was yours?
10.
What'd you roll, BB?
I'm struggling.
I can't roll struggling. I didn't roll that.
17.
Yeah, you're before me. I rolled a 2.
Fuck. I don't like going first.
You see about 20 feet above you, you see this kind of mass of tentacles, and you see a euphonic illithid, quite large. You see this one is fully armored. You can see that kind of like mind-bending, like woven metal armor that covers its whole body down to its tentacles. You can see it's like long fingers and hands kind of outstretched, and it's like you can see the tentacles just kind of spilling out of its mouth. And it is, yeah, it's directly above all of you, about 20 feet up. Callie, you are up first.
I am up first, aren't I? Okay. Well, it's 20 feet up, and I can't get up to it.
Can't fly.
No.
Has it spotted us too?
Oh yeah. You get the sense it probably used to sit in that chair.
Sick one.
Get away from my chair.
Is this like, okay, so hear me out. I think this is like Tadpole Daddy, who was like sitting watching over the briny
That's fucking
Zaddy.
disgusting.
the briny bowl of
Stop.
tadpoles.
He wasn't just watching over them; he was actively squirting them out.
This is active
Tatty.
parenting. This is
Like,
parenting.
Tatty. Tadpole Daddy.
We just released
This-
his load. Like,
Oh, gross.
This
He's
is the
pissed.
soloist. This
The
creature is known
soloist.
as soloist.
yeah, because he can
Yeah.
create that
No,
whole
no more.
basin
No
all
more.
on his own.
No more. We're done.
And it's just him and his imagination too.
Just
He
him
doesn't
and his
need any
bow.
kind of help.
I hate it here.
Can I get a wisdom
My
My
saving
man
throw?
is a savant.
From him?
Yeah, I know it's probably not gonna be.
Yeah, that's a 29.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Nothing happens. That's about all I can do. Till he comes down here, can I ready an attack for if he comes down here?
Yes, as long as your other thing was not an.
It was bonus action.
Bonus action?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can ready an attack if he comes within range.
I would love to.
Okay. What are we gonna do? Yeah, I think I'm gonna. He is going to try and cast a spell.
I'll counterspell it. I think.
Okay, let me just double check what level it is.
I'm just doing a third level. We don't have a lot to go around here. Got my hot shit counterspell die. Come on.
Hot shit counterspell die.
Nope. If it's above a third level, it goes off.
Alright. Yeah, it definitely is over a third level.
Okay, well then I'll counterspell it. 5th level.
Can you both counterspell at the same time?
Well, he's not
And
counterspelling.
no,
he?
he did try to counterspell it.
Oh, he did. Okay, never mind. I was only gonna do it if he couldn't. Never mind.
I would also say going forward, you if you do, you got to declare it before you know the
Yeah,
the
agreed.
results.
Yeah.
No,
the
I
other
just
person.
more meant it because I thought he said it would never work, so he wasn't gonna do it.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
no.
tried.
You
I
tried.
just failed.
Yeah.
No worries.
The dice job with you.
Callie, I will need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Is it against being stunned or anything?
No, it's against being charmed.
Charmed?
Charmed.
Because they have she has intellect fortress on her.
It
isn't
is
that
advantage. It
You
is
do have advantage.
It's an advantage. Okay.
Wisdom save? Come on, baby, you got it.
An advantage. That's 28.
Nice.
Jesus, Murphy.
I have a plus
feel-
12 to wisdom saves.
You hear a voice in your head. Your mind is weak. And
Wait
that's
till he finds
that's
mine.
its legendary action.
Kale, please.
All right, it is Neffy's turn.
Shit.
You'd pop on in and Kale be there, be like, cup of tea? You want to stay a while? I'll just leave. You can have it.
You can have it.
You can have it. Oh fuck,
It's
that's
yours.
funny. Well, he has aggressed towards my party.
Absolutely.
So Young Gun's gonna have to dodge a guiding bolt because that's coming flying his way.
Okay.
Yep, we're just gonna use up those spell slots. Why not? That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Yes, that does hit.
Oh, there's 2 6s in there. 6, 12, and a 5 is 17. Plus a 1 is 18 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And the next attack against him has
Advantage. As you see it kind of lights up. All right, it is Finnen's turn.
And for my movement, we're in a clump right
Yeah,
now. So I am
absolutely you are.
going to spread out a little bit. I'm going to back up. I'm going to try. I'm absolutely staying within 30 feet of the party, probably going no further than 20 feet.
Tim, if I
20
moved,
feet. Which direction? Are you going into the small room or are you going around the walkway? What are you doing?
Around the walkway.
if I moved behind the creature, would I still be within range of Callie? My thinking is because of his conical thing, I want to like not be.
You'd have to go up above him.
Because he's 20 feet up.
He's 20 feet up. Yeah.
So
yeah,
would I
guess you'd
would still be within 30 feet?
He's pretty big though. He's at least 12 feet tall.
All I want is basically either he hits
Yeah, you
everyone
could go like,
or he has
I
to
would
turn
say.
to hit me. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
Cool.
I think you can do that.
Finn learned because Finn was in the middle of the group last time and went there.
Yeah.
So he's just like, I'm gonna be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Cool. I get advantage on my first swing, right? Because of guiding
Yep.
bolt.
You
Absolutely.
absolutely do.
I'm going to
I realized we should have taken a break right before this combat kicked off. My
it's
apologies.
fine. It's fine. It's great. I'm sorry. I'm trying to decide whether or not like letter says you can't do it when you're dead. As I fly up, my eyes are going to glow bright and shards of crystal are going to grow out of my skin as I fly into a rage, and I'm going
Ooh, shit, yeah.
rage attack this guy.
Also, Knights of Silver Moon, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, folks. Hi, Aaron.
20
Nice to see you, friendo.
28 for the first hit.
Yeah, that hits, absolutely.
And then a dirty 20 on the second sword hit, and a 18 for the spear hit.
Just hits for the spear.
Oh wow, natural 7 on the die. We don't hate that. I'm going to use that spell slot that I just grabbed back to smite this guy.
Hey, let's do it.
So that is 68 for that, 1d8 for that, 1d6 for that. And then we're adding a lot of numbers after this, but we'll do this first.
Math is so good. Take all the time you need. with
Oh,
big
this
math.
is equivalently bad to how good the last one was. 12, 15, 18, 21. So many threes. 24, 25, 28, 34. I'm raging. So 8, 11, 13. 34 plus d6 is 60 plus 11.
71.
71.
So 12. So
72.
72 points of damage and knocked prone, but I'm sure that doesn't do anything.
Yes, he is, immune to being knocked prone.
And that is all my spell slots.
All right,
But
so as
I'm
you, like-
behind him and I've mocked him. So.
As you carve into that armor, it just you see the metal kind of reacts to those hits, and you can see that like as he gets wounded, you see the metal kind of weave back together each time, and you see like just a little bit of blood spill out. And like you watch as his eye turns. He's going to use his last legendary action to use a tentacle attack on you.
Cool.
That is an 18.
18 doesn't hit. This is the first time that I haven't been hit, I think, in like 20 sessions. My AC is so low.
So as he like goes to kind of fly up one of the tentacles at you, you kind of catch it off the edge of your spear. And like you hear in your mind just this like low, like guttural growl. All right, it is the Illithid's turn. You watch as he looks down and his mouth kind of opens, and you watch all of the tentacles kind of vibrate as he blasts down. I need everyone on the ground. It's a 60-foot cone, so that's going to hit you as well, Neppy. To make an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
And that
So,
doesn't do
at
anything with my
advantage.
saves, hey? Mind Blank doesn't do anything about my saves, right?
Nope.
You won't take damage, but yeah, you still. And Callie, this is an
Unless
advantage
it's
for you.
Looking to charm, yeah.
This is advantage with what the thing you put on, right?
Len's just dealing with some tech stuff, but can still hear us and will let me know their saves.
Because it's against being stunned. I don't know about intelligence saving throws for my.
It says resistance,
intellect.
psychic damage, advantage, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah, then yeah.
And I don't. Need
Everyone
to make one
already
because I'm
has
positioned.
intelligence.
No, you're behind it.
Oh, it already paid off. Let's go.
24, Tim.
And then I'm in the
24 success.
Well,
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Hmm.
That is just enough.
And this is an intelligence saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
oh boy.
13.
13. So Nappy, you are stunned.
Callie's got a dirty
And
20.
You don't take any damage though because you got mind blank on you, but
Yes.
you are stunned. And Callie got a what?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, yeah. So you just managed to hang on. You feel this like pounding headache in your head as this massive wave of vibration blasts down on you. And you watch as Neppy kind of seizes up and falls down on the ground about 20 feet from you. All right. That is its turn. It is going to it's going to stay there. All right. Letters, you're up.
It's 20 feet up in the air?
Mhm.
Fuck. Well, I'll throw one of these crown of stars at him. Go, star, go. Ooh, you know what? We're going to use this funny yellow die. That's kind of star related. That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Well, I'm good. Yeah, 40-12. Figure out the numbers. 18 points of force damage.
Nice.
That's as my bonus action. Oh boy. Well. 20 feet up.
Well.
I will head on over to Neppy, hang out by her, and we will send a firebolt his way.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. It's a real simple meat and potatoes wizard shit.
So just to catch up, did anyone get stunned?
Neppy.
Neppy did.
24 to hit.
That hits.
Ah, blessings.
From my goddess, thank you.
No,
My
just
goddess,
from me.
to yours.
Ooh, 29 points of fire damage.
Well
Ooh.
done.
Rolling some fucking big fireballs.
These D10s, these digital D10s,
I like that you're back on brand.
Digitens.
we never roll digital D20s, but I'll roll digital everything else.
All right.
But yeah,
it
that's my
is-
move bonus action. We're done.
Nice. The Illithid is going to take another legendary action. Kale, you're on deck after this. It's
Copy.
going to try to hit you with another tentacle, Finnan. That is better. That's a 27 to hit.
I am going to use my last Brighten. It doesn't affect this hit, but its next attack, just like the next time it attacks, it'll have disadvantage. So I'm just
Sounds good.
passing it down the
Uh,
line. But yeah, this will hit. But I am
all
resistant
right.
to physical damage and psychic damage. So
Yes, this is psychic damage. So you can cut it in
Sick.
half.
Neppy's just-
27 points of psychic damage.
13.
Yep. And then you are grappled, and I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Okay. We have advantage
Yes.
because of letters. We have +4 because of Callie.
Yes.
We just need to roll an 18 or higher with advantage. How hard is that? So easy. We rolled a 19.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Nice.
We did roll
No
a 2.
problem.
The
All
advantage helped because it was a 2 and a 19.
Oh,
So
boy.
All right.
The body is a
Uh,
temple, but the intellect is a fortress.
Well done.
You are still grappled, but you are not stunned.
yeah. Love that for
Um,
me.
Yeah, all right. It is Kale's turn.
I am going to burn a 3rd level slot to convert 5 sorcery points as a bonus action. And then for my action, I'm going to look up at him and say, usually I try and avoid it, but I think the menu calls for some calamari. And I'm going to cast Immolation.
Yeah, well done.
So that is a dex save, please.
How Dexy this big guy.
The natural 20.
Oh, that is pretty dexy.
Oh,
Pretty
So
dexy.
it's gonna
Pretty
take half damage.
Okay.
Which is not great. 12 points of fire damage.
All right.
That is halved already.
Okay. Nice. All right.
And then I will use my movement to try and I'm gonna stay within 30 feet of Callie. I need that bonus for the intellect.
All right. The Illithid is going to use 2 legendary actions to try to extract your brain, Finnan.
Nice.
Sick.
As it turns around, you can see it's like the tentacles start whirring with that sonic vibration.
Is this an attack?
Yes, it is.
It's
Yes.
disadvantage. I pass it down the line to
Yeah,
myself.
To
yeah.
yourself. Oh, that's awesome.
Full self pass.
Seven,
That's like a
that's
self high five.
a 23 to hit.
It's still gonna hit. Listen, it's still gonna hit. Like
23 at
Same.
disadvantage. Ouch.
you have to
Alright.
roll real toilet to not hit Finnan. Finnan hit good. Yeah, hit good too.
I need to get you some magical leather armor,
I
my
hit by
man.
hit good.
I can't
you
wear
take
armor. My AC is determined with like unarmored bonus,
59 points of piercing damage.
which is halved because I'm raging.
Oh,
So
well done.
As you
Beautiful.
feel these like
29.
like sonic drills start to pound into your head.
Yeah, still a lot of
And
damage.
blood
29
just
damages.
blood is just pouring down Finnan, and you can like it's dripping down on all of you down below.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. It is now the other creature's turn.
Oh,
Uh,
Just gonna say.
As you watch as the wall continues to kind of like shift and move, you see a head come around the corner
No?
of where the edge of the room kind of went into that other circle. You see a head kind of pull out of the side, and like the mouth opens up, and you see just rows of teeth. There's this long worm-like creature.
Oh,
You
not
watch as these
ideal.
tentacles kind of like push out of its mouth. It is going to.
Is this because we were looking at minis this morning, Tim?
Why are you the way
No,
that you
this was
are?
always planned. This is like my real, this is an homage to Alien, when the alien comes out of the wall. I need everyone except for Finnan, because he's up in the air. It's going to go along the ground. It's a 60-foot cone. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I
please.
automatically fail it because I'm stunned.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, you
no.
do.
Dexy save.
Okay.
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 Dexterity.
It's not gonna be enough, but okay.
Okay.
Is this against being stunned or?
No,
25.
just against being hurt. That's a success. So you'll take
19.
half damage. 19
24.
is a success. 24 is a success. So you'll take half damage as this like more kind of milky liquid, but this is like it's different. It's like more kind of concentrated in white as it like sprays out. You feel this like intense heat and searing. It's acid damage. As you take Neppy, you take 38 points of acid damage. The rest of you take half of that, which is 19 points of acid damage.
No, 19.
Guys, my health is such a nice number right now. Just
69.
how nice.
Nice.
Uh,
420.
169.
It's 420.
Nice.
As the rest of the body kind of coils around into that smaller room, you see this like gargantuan coiled creature kind of pull up and take up most of that like space in the kind of archway into the smaller room. Its body just continues to kind of coil around behind it.
I love this for you, Tim.
Yeah, it's Callie's turn.
I'm gonna go hit this worm with my
Okay.
sword. Can I stay 30 feet from my party while I go hit this worm?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty tight space. So yeah, it's about, I would say it's 20 feet ahead of you.
Yeah, okay. I can't hit the floaty boy, but I can hit the worm because it's on the ground and I have a sword. Great. Is it an aberration?
Oh yeah, big time. Big time.
Sick one, sick one, sick
Rare
one.
Real affront to nature.
Okay, that's good. That's good for me. We love that. That is going to be, holy shit, 27 and 25 to hit.
27, 25 hit.
Beautiful. Okay. Why did I close that? Why do I always do that?
Because you're like, this fight's over. We won, right?
No, it's like after every turn, I'm like, I can close this now, and then every time I go, I have to open it again. I don't know why.
All the tabs open all the time.
Yeah, I don't know why. I hate having tabs open, so it's it's fun.
Crazy. Neppy,
That
you're
is
on deck.
gonna
Thank you. Also, Misty
aberration.
Mountain Streaming, thank you so much for coming in,
Hello.
folks. Welcome on in. I have caught your show a couple times. It is so wonderful to have you here. Thank you for coming on over. Welcome to the Gravelverse, friends. Happy to have you.
You know, you're scratching the real bottom of the barrel stuff where you're like, I'm like reading old stuff. I'm like, what can help me? Help me.
Yeah.
What items do I forgot that I have?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like going in my notes. What fucking weird esoteric thing did I pick up somewhere?
All right,
40
let's scroll the
sessions ago?
inventory.
Yeah.
Surely those torches
How
will come in
many
handy.
things do I have in the bag of holding that I can fucking throw at this
Just
thing? None currently because I'm stunned. So
No. This is gonna be. Oh my gosh.
Also, y'all have to help me remember when things die around me, as long as I'm not incapacitated, I can give
I
people
think
health.
stunned is incapacitated.
I know. So if I'm
Hmm.
not that when things die, I can do that.
We can only
Stunned
hope,
is
right?
incapacitated.
I am incapacitated. Okay, it's fine.
You know
For
what I
now.
learned
For
about
now.
learned recently?
What?
That when haste ends, you don't get stunned. I always just like equated the two as like the same thing, but you just can't take actions or move. But it specifically avoids the word stunned because
you're not
yeah, it's like
incapacitated.
because you don't get like you wouldn't have the advantage. Like all of the things that come with being stunned don't
You're just
apply
like,
when
everything
haste
hurts.
ends. Yeah, you just
Oh.
basically you're just like, oh, I'm tired. Like yeah, you just can't move for a bit.
69.
Hey,
Nice.
nice,
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Love it when a plan comes together.
All right,
You son of
Neppy.
a bitch, I'm in.
You can make your intelligence saving throw to see if you can break the stun.
That's not an
Man.
advantage. I am within 30 feet of Callie.
Come on.
I know. You know what? That dice is gonna go over there.
What if you just did it? What if you just
What if I just did it?
what if
What if you
What's-
just
What's the
did
DC,
it?
Tim?
20.
Okay, I gotta roll.
Oh. I
I gotta roll a 15 or higher. That's fuck.
16.
25.
Let's
Nice.
go.
All right.
Alrighty.
You regain as you feel you're like kind of tingle in your hands. You start to move again and you open your eyes, but that is the end of your turn.
Okay, sounds good.
Finnan, you are up. You are currently grappled by the creature.
Yes. That is true. But also, in a roundabout way, the creature's grappled by me. So I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna be like, you're just near me, and I'm just gonna and these are gonna be yucky just weapon damage. Ugh.
Yucky
I have
weapon.
nothing left.
We're just
ooh,
gritting our way through it.
a natural 20 on the sword.
Ah,
19, and then a 8 plus 11.
19.
19.
19?
That'll hit. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Those will all hit.
Which means I get to add an extra D8.
so
It's really
good.
it's the rage damage. It's the rage damage that I'm
Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes.
hit D8s. 4 for the crit. That's a real bummer. 12, 15, plus 26, which is 41 plus 12. Is that right?
53.
8 plus 2, 10. 10. Yeah, 10, sorry. 51. 51 points of damage.
Very
Just,
nice.
slamming into it.
As you just like, and again, you can see like those like deeper cuts, and the like metal quickly kind of weaves back together, hiding the wound. But you can see blood kind of seeping through the like weave of the armor, as it's dripping down on your party below. All right, it is the Illithid's turn. It is going to, let's see if that comes
Cry?
back.
Is it gonna cry, Tim?
It's definitely not gonna cry. It is going to it's gonna do its extract brain.
As it does, again, we're scraping the barrel. As it does, as it like reaches for me, a visage of a serpent, like shadowy serpent, reaches out from my face and like bites at it, and it's gonna have disadvantage on this attack.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry,
looking at all my
what was
booked out
that?
stuff. I'm just like, what
I know
do
I gotta
I
pull up my
have?
That is
SSG and
a-
stuff.
19.
No, Tim. One
Yeah,
less.
I rolled a 7.
I do an ability that's -1.
Oh no.
Trust me, I have it.
All
Can
right.
I
absolutely.
cast shield on him?
Nope.
No,
Yeah, I know, I'm
think so,
joking.
no.
No, absolutely. Still raging,
Alright.
though.
That is 67 points of piercing damage.
6. So that's 33 points of piercing damage.
Yeah. As it like again, you feel those like sonic drills just as it's like all over the sides of your face and up into the like crown of your head as it's desperately trying to get
Sick one.
into your juicy brain.
Please.
And that is the last thing that I can do to impose disadvantage, as far as I know.
All right.
Oh, that's too bad because it's been so effective.
All of my
Ah.
boxes are ticked. Well, I stopped one.
That's
stopped
true.
one.
That's sure you did.
And that's sometimes all you need.
Honestly,
it
What's
With
that
my
result of the
is
disadvantage?
I don't think so.
then going to
Let's not think about it too long.
It is going to fly over behind the large worm with you, Finnan. As it moves like
Yep. That makes
over
sense.
top of you because you're grappled. It kind of comes in behind the large worm.
Sick one.
You can still see them both, but there is like
Mm-hmm.
they're kind of the creature, the large worm, the Neolithid is between them.
Cool.
All right, it is Letter's turn.
I can see this gentleman holding
Yep,
my friend.
you can see it. Yep,
Okay,
yep, yep.
then he's gonna get a face full of the 1-2 punch of a fucking firebolt and crown of star.
All right.
Do
All
it.
right, all right.
Let's do
Let's
fucking
do it.
2 dice, baby. Flat surface, no cocks. Lol. Oh boy, 13 and a 16. Firebolt is the 16.
Nah,
Whiff
no.
and a whiff. Cool. Hell
Finnan
yeah,
takes them
baby.
both to his back.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, like you're having a hard time kind of locking on as it's moving, but like behind this kind of swaying worm, and you're not able to get it.
what I got.
All right, it is going to
I
use.
stay with Neppy.
Because it's got all of its legendary actions back. It's going to try to extract your brain again, Finnan.
Sick one. Bam does suggest a racial ability that Finnan should have, which is a -1. Sometimes you get to reduce a number you don't like by 1. I don't like it. It's 1 less.
I don't like this. I don't like it. All right, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Absolutely is.
All right.
Still reducing it.
That's 50 points of piercing damage.
25.
As again, you just like you hear that ringing as it's just like pushing and pushing this immense amount of pressure on your head. All right, it is Kale's turn.
Okay. Kale is gonna spend 3 sorcery points. 1, 2, 3, and I am going to heighten. Come on, D&D Beyond. I am going to heighten a firestorm. I can create up to 10-foot cubes arranged however I would like, as long as they're touching. I want to hit both of them and not hit Finnan.
Okay.
Is that doable? Are they within 100 feet of each other?
Well, he's grappled by the Illithid, so I don't know.
Can I? But the Illithids are big, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if you'd be able to split the difference between them. Like if they were in melee, yes, but because they're grappled, they're basically one unit.
Can I burn a different part of him? No.
Hey, this could be good.
Like
I'm
his
not sure you
face,
can-
like he's been
This
trying
is
to
gonna
take
be
out his
good,
brain.
burning,
Like his
burning
face is.
our super injured Finnan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't extract the brain of a corpse.
That's true.
This
You definitely
I mean-
can.
that makes it easier.
Honestly,
doesn't it?
what you
Don't
might just
make
do
my
is give me
job
a light,
harder,
a
okay?
light crisping on the skin, and everyone loves the skin
Make
the
you
most. It'll just
tastier,
make me
yeah,
tastier.
yeah,
Get
yeah.
the fuck out of here, all of you. Don't make
Um,
my job
Okay, well then
worse,
I'm
okay?
gonna do something different. I'm gonna do something different. What I will do instead is, as an action, I will do something I have never done before.
Oh,
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty crazy. It's called Bastion of Law. So as an action, I can expend 1 to 5 sorcery points to create a magical ward around yourself or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you. Finnan's within 30 feet, correct?
Yeah. You'd have to move up a little bit. You probably
move
have
up
to
a little
close the
bit.
distance a little bit, but yes.
The ward is represented by a number of d8s equal to the number of sorcery points you create. When the warded creature takes damage, it can expend a number of those dice, roll them, and reduce the damage taken by the total of those dice. So,
Cool.
have
Sick.
5d8, my man.
So I have a
Nice.
pool of 5d8 that gets expended each time I use like a
Should
d8
you-
or 2d8.
You can use
Roll
as
it
many
now.
as you want.
Or you just I see you
You roll it to reduce the damage when the damage is done.
But importantly,
Alright.
it's a pool, not I get 5d8 to reduce damage with for like a period of time. It's just
A pool of 5d8.
5d8. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I'm
Yeah.
going to spend the remaining sorcery points that I have to quicken the firebolt. And I will go after new monster as long as
New
he's
monster.
within 120
Big
feet.
worm. Oh yeah, absolutely. Big worm.
Big
right
worm.
there. You had to close the
Uh,
distance on the big worm to get to Finnan. So you're about 10 feet away from it. You're about 10 feet away from it.
Oh, it's not good. It's
saw
12.
it.
Big worm.
Yeah, no,
Big worm
big,
don't get hit.
Big worm have low AC, but not that low.
Big worm.
As you watch, as
Scary.
as you go to hit it, and like it just kind of moves its whole body, and it just seems to like the firebolt just seems to slide off and into the edge of the ship.
Well, shit. That do be Kale's turn.
Okay. What's he gonna do?
I'm just gonna get my 5d8 ready.
Yeah, is he gonna do that? Yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna use his last legendary action. The Illithid's gonna use its tentacle. It's gonna hit you with its tentacle while it's grappling you. It's one of its other tentacles kind of comes out.
To hit me?
Yeah, to hit you.
Sick.
Although that is only a 15, so
There
I
it
don't
is.
think that
Yes.
hits. It's
Heyo.
so focused on getting that juicy brain.
It wants that brain.
It doesn't find purchase with its other tentacle. All right, it is. We are at the big creature, the big boy, the big guy.
Big guy,
You
big
have to
boy.
be, though?
you know who we're talking
The
about.
big guy is going to.
We all know.
We all know. Yeah, let's see if he gets that acid breath back. No, not yet. He's going to. Yeah, is going to make a tentacle attack on you, Kale.
Oh,
'Cause you're
bring
right
it,
there.
bro.
Did.
Try
it.
That's
Fucking
only a
try it,
16.
bro. That's not gonna hit, bro.
All right, that's the end of its turn. It is
Fucking weak.
back to Callie's turn.
I'm gonna hit the
They
worm
were-
again
You hit
with
the
my
worm.
sword.
Get that worm. Get the worm.
I'm gonna try. I'm running low.
Oh yeah.
I think we all
We're
are.
doing that thing where you keep putting your car into neutral to try to save gas. So you're like,
To
you're
get to
like,
the
oh, it's a
gas
hill, it's a hill,
station.
it's neutral.
Oh my god.
We're just trying to get to the gas station, y'all.
Oh. How many miles? Google Maps it.
Okay.
I'm on deck, right, Tim?
Yes.
Unless somebody decides to do something ahead of time.
That's
do
a
we get legendary
25 and a
actions?
23 to hit.
Those both hit.
Nice. then I'm going to hit it with my sword. It's an aberration.
Sure do.
Sure do. What spell slots do I have left? Okay. That's fine. Yikes. Okay, that's fine though. Okay.
So much math. So much math.
All of it, in fact.
Yeah.
The entire curriculum of math you've ever learned in high school, including calculus.
56 points of damage.
Nice.
Well done.
All right, it is Neppy's turn.
All right, so am I near the worm or am I
You're about 20 feet away from the worm.
Okay, and I'm about 20 feet away from our floaty friend, correct?
He's probably about 25. He's probably about 30 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
Yep.
Because I'm not prone anymore. And our wonderful worm is going to have to make me a oh my god. Oh, good girl, eat the bug, Rogue. Our wonderful worm is going to have to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
That's a natural 20.
I was just about to ask how wise is this fucking worm, but apparently very wise in this one moment.
They're actually wiser than they seem.
Well, shit. Okay, that is my action. And as a bonus action, I am going to cast Shield of Faith on. Who am I gonna? Is Finnan within 30 feet from me?
If you move up, yes.
Yeah, I'll move up a
You
little
move
bit.
up next to Kale.
I sure do, and I am going to cast. Oh, I actually don't even need to because it's 60 feet. I am going to put Shield of Faith on Finnan.
All right, Finnan, you are up.
Okay. Order of operations is hard, so I need to make sure I do this right. I'm going to pulse one of the stars in my nebula, which is going to heal me a little bit. Oh, not bad. It's 20. That's 20.
We'll take it.
And then as an action, small beads of darkness are going to form in my eyes where pupils would be, and then they stretch into slits, and the canines, my canines grow and elongate as I turn into a giant constrictor snake and wrap myself around the illithid, and I'm like right in its face.
Because this isn't a spell, is it? Because you are, or is your rage done?
It might be, but I can just stop raging if I need. You can polymorph yourself, so I'm assuming that the wording of that is I'm casting the spell polymorph.
Yeah.
And I have gotten the giant constrictor snake. Is that the cool?
Yeah.
And
Is this
then
an
importantly, yeah, it's an Ubtao thing.
That's sick.
This is Adam. Finnan wouldn't have done this knowing this, but Adam remembers from a very long time ago. What is the exact wording of extract brain?
It is it's piercing damage. Damage reduces if it reduces you to 0. It kills you by extracting and devouring your brain.
With the first part where it's it targets, is it something specific about the target? It can it attempts to extract the brain of a
incapacitated. Yeah, no, incapacitated humanoid.
Well, I'm no longer a humanoid, so I'm a beast.
Yeah.
Well
I can no longer be extracted.
Yeah.
This is Adam being like,
well done. Oh, that's awesome.
Science
well
panic.
done.
Full panic. Yeah. So yeah, full snake time, but it also gives me an extra 60 hit points. So
we'll take it.
All right. It is the creature's turn. The euphonic illithid is going to. Yeah, it's gonna do that.
No, I don't like that.
As it's holding your kind of writhing snake body, you hear this voice in your head. Oh, a beast. How base. And it's going to cast a spell.
Counter spell.
Go ahead and make that counter spell roll.
Come on, magic dice.
Come
Come
on,
on,
magic
magic
dice.
dice. There she fuck.
Da-da-da-da.
No. Yeah, I rolled a 2. Wow, letters is
All
not
right.
on point tonight, team.
Okay, we're
What
trying
is
our best.
your... Actually, does it have it? No, it doesn't have. Yeah.
Firmly in
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me. You take a bit of psychic damage.
Oh, that's not great. Am I still under the effects of intellect fortress
Yes.
though?
Yeah. And more importantly, you're polymorphed. So the intelligence of the snake.
No, I know. I'm looking at it. It's
13, yeah, so it's 13
bad.
points of psychic damage.
cool. There's a few rolls that need to happen because concentration as well. That's a natural 20. So, fucking intellect fortress doing big work because otherwise would have been a -5.
Oh,
Cool.
jeez.
Well, actually, a -1 because Callie's +4 balances that a little bit. But yeah, that's fucking a 4 and a natural 20. But I took 13 damage. Is that reduced to 6?
Yep.
So I need to do it on my paper because I've got new health. 54. I need to make a concentration check. So I need to use its fucking constitution.
Yeah, you
which
managed to save against being
is
feeble-minded.
not Great.
Hmm.
Oofty.
What's that?
Honestly, I don't know if that would have made a big difference.
It
My,
does
my
not.
intelligence is already 1. My charisma is 3. It would have done very little.
Basically puts your intelligence, charisma, and wisdom at
That is as an 11. Holy fuck. I just stay a snake.
Yeah. It would have been interesting, though, because you can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. So I don't know that you would have been able to drop the spell. Like, you just would have been...
It just would
I'm
have been
snake
polymorphed
now.
for an hour.
You wouldn't have
Snake
known
for
that you
hour
were-
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
And
like
then
that
very
rule. Just
confused
like,
when you came back.
snake.
All right. That is, and let's see if it regains that. No, it does not. Okay. It is Letter's turn.
Bing bang boom. Send them to the moon. Here we go.
Yeah. Do it.
Melt the light, firebolt. Let's fuck this guy up. Come here, you son of a bitch. Okay. All right.
Is this
All
the Illithid or the big worm?
No, I'm hitting that fucking the guy trying to eat that big snake. I say, hey, this is me, Lettuce Blackwater. I got a whole new personality over here. I had time to think about it because I wasn't doing shit. I like pizza now. Hey, yo,
This is
who
how
wants
Lettuce
to
has
get a
been day
tattoo?
There one.
No, Letters
This is my truest self.
truly had a break because
I've
his counterspells
connected with
haven't been working.
Kruha. This is what I found deep in my core. That's a 27 on the fucking
Yeah, that
on the
hits.
brain one, and a 22 on the other brain one.
That hits.
Hey, oh, hey, okay, here comes some radiant damage. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's 40 points. That's 40 points of radiant off that
Nice.
that crown star, and just the 18 on the firebolt. That just sort of that wings him.
It's because you
The
wear
one-
that cross around your neck.
The one winded him, the other done winged him, so he's winged.
I can't handle this.
Can this be your next character? Can he be
No.
from New York?
No, I can't handle that for a whole campaign.
Hey,
can.
oh,
I
hey!
I hate to say this, but how do you want to do
Yes.
I hate that this guy is.
Yeah, hey, oh,
killing us.
whoa!
Was this the worm or the soloist?
This is the
So-
soloist.
Soloist.
I say, hey, solo this, you son of a bitch. And then I fucking send something. One, as I said, one wins him. It gets him in the gut. He goes, oh, wee. That's what he says. And then the fireball hits him on the chin. And, he's got one of them glass squid chins. So he goes, oh, wee, oinky. And then he goes down. So he says, oh, wee,
He does.
oinky. And he's out.
And then
Mhm.
importantly drops a very large snake onto the worm.
as he's dying, I am going to use my free action that I can do at any point because Jeremy Crawford said so. And whatever his hit dice are, like however many hit dice he has,
Yeah, rape
I
the
am
grave
going to, that's
19.
Keeper of Souls, and I am going to put that into. Now, if I give them to Finnan, they're going to just go into snake format.
They're going to go into snake. It's the downside of being a snake.
And
I only
this is
lost
within-
6 health according to this snake.
This is within.
Weird, the thing about being a snake, no one tells you. All the health
within
goes to the
60
snake.
feet. I think Finnan's the only one who's really been hit, though.
I've taken some damage.
The snake looks not
19
hurt at all.
points.
The snake looks not hurt at all. Okay, I am going to take that 19 and then I'll pull it into. Well, I know Finn's kind. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to pull it into Kale. Sorry, I'm going to take that 19 and pull it into Kale.
All right. As you do that, you watch like you pull that energy and you watch like the creature fall with Finnan into the kind of massive coil of kind of sinewy body below. The whole ship begins to list. You feel the whole thing, the pulsing stops, and the whole thing kind of tilts on its side and begins to plummet. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit, he was flying the plane.
Oof.
And we're all with
Ugh.
Callie,
Ugh.
so +4.
Mhm.
Ooh, +4. Okay.
That's not gonna help me.
23 for me.
25.
14.
Honestly, this
14.
snake, this snake's stats are pretty lit. Like, I might be a snake
8,
forever now.
you said?
8.
8. And what was yours, Callie?
24.
Okay.
Did
yeah,
I
you
did I
succeed.
pass
So,
him?
You do. No, you did not. You take some damage as you fall to the ground. You kind of get slammed into the side of the ship. You both take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The rest of you kind of manage to hold on as the ship is plummeting.
Can I get in the chair?
It's behind the worm. So I don't
Misty
think
step.
so.
I want to Misty step in the chair and
You have to be
pilot
able
this
to
fucking ship.
see it.
We said we could look past the worm
Didn't you
somehow.
bonus action to send the star?
If I can,
Yeah, you-
if I can see past them where the thing is.
But did you bonus action send the star?
Well, yeah, but it's
Emote.
a round of. I did.
Oh
I did
no,
do
we're
that.
still in initiative.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah,
we
yeah,
live. Okay, we'll talk about it on my turn then.
yeah. It's like
We'll
the
discuss
whole
this
thing
later.
is plummeting.
Hey,
Johnny
Two Shoes always gets
I
his way.
thought we were out of
Yeah.
initiative because
No,
I killed
we
that
are-
big bad guy. I
No,
thought his
that's
friend
still
would have
the
got the
worm.
picture and said, "Hey, maybe I'll take a walk."
No,
Uh,
on initiative
but-
count 20, we'll resolve the rest of that
Okay.
fall.
Okay.
I can't
Uh,
handle this.
all right.
Hale, it's your turn.
Okay.
Kale's turn. Okay, so we still got Wormy McWormerson.
That's a good name.
I know. I'm good at names. That's how I came up with Kale. Salad.
And his parents, Rosemary and Basil.
Yes.
Salad.
That's cute.
It's great names. I don't hear what you're joking about.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
joking.
spend. I mean, it's bonus action. Get some more sorcery points.
Sure.
Sorcery points because
Shush,
that's
shush.
it's important. I need my
They
points.
are important.
I need
Yeah.
my points.
I will say, while
Um,
you're deciding what to do, I'm really proud of myself. That's the first time I've ever remembered to do Keeper of Souls, and I've had it for
Proud of you.
a long time.
Well, yeah,
done.
you
It's
did.
It's
Yeah.
again, it's
Well
one of
done.
those abilities that there's so many of those where I'm just like, hey, I've used them today and I'll never use them again, and I never did before. It's like,
I can do that every time something dies.
that's awesome.
You know what?
Can
I
you do
do?
it when one of us dies?
What are you
Yeah.
gonna do, Kale?
Technically,
What are you gonna do?
yes.
How
That's pretty
far
cool.
is Letters from me? He's pretty close.
Pretty
yeah,
close,
I'm right in
yeah.
the mix. I haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, like within 30 feet, and
Oh, yeah.
Callie's also within 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Callie's right in the
I'm
mix, too.
I'm just gonna like use my new sorcery points that I just got.
I hate it here.
Sorcery points. And
I'm upset.
I'm gonna use 3 of them to twin haste, and I'm gonna haste my boy Letters and Callie so that they move super fast now.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So y'all hasted.
All right. It is the worm's turn, and worm is going to
Does it see in me a kindred spirit because we're both
Worm-esque.
Ophidian? Like, do I kind of get through to
I
it?
think it's gonna try to
You're both
attack you with
meat
its
tubes.
tentacles.
Oh, cool. Sick one. Sure.
I am right by it, and I have sliced
yeah, but
it.
it is. It's looking at that snake like it's a softer target.
And I'm also on it, you know? Like,
yeah. That's a 19 to hit.
yeah, my AC's 12.
Okay, yeah.
It's like this is an affront to my
Almost impossibly. I've
unnatural.
lowered Finnan's already pretty bad AC.
You're too natural. Be more unnatural, you know?
24 points of bludgeoning damage plus
30.
15 points of psychic damage.
Reduced to 7, so
And
23.
How big are you're a large creature? Or
I'm a
you,
huge creature.
Are you a huge
Huge.
creature?
I'm
That's
a
a big
huge
snake.
creature. Huge beast.
huge-
Unaligned.
Oh yeah, it tries to swallow you, and you're too big.
It's a big.
Oh,
it's
okay.
too
but
big.
here's the question.
Slurps
I
up like
avoid being
spaghetti.
swallowed.
It's like a noodle that's too large.
Yeah.
you just
Avoid
can't
being
slurp
swallowed.
down.
Right now, but it did just do.
Oh yeah, did polymorph drop?
Well, we're about to find out because it's what was the first? Sorry, I can
24.
work this out. I'm smart.
And
It's
7.
31 points of damage.
Yeah.
So I need to be a 15
Yeah.
on a Constitution saving throw. I have a
You could do
plus 5
With
for
a
this.
plus. Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh,
It just
Fine,
can't slurp
baby.
that,
Roll
that noodle
good.
down.
Can't slurp that
I just-
noodle down.
Slurp
Bad
that
ramen.
nudes.
You know, that's bad ramen right there.
It's really funny.
And it's
All right. Back to the top of the or it's initiative count 20. As the whole ship plummets into the buildings below, a massive crack kind of opens up. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, there it is.
Dexterity.
Back to
but
back.
does it
Natural
does
one.
it damage
Fuck.
Wulfrene laser tag? Important question.
Sorry, guys.
We have laser.
No.
Yeah,
Of course
laser
you got
tag would be
laser
really
tag.
easy. You just have to
all
permanently cast
magic.
prestidigitation into a stick.
Yeah.
24.
Okay,
Probably
that's a success.
as the best I've ever rolled on a dexterity saving throw. That's going to be a 22.
That's a success.
That is a big
17.
17 is not a success. 18 is a success.
I
my
rolled.
God.
I'll flex my brain. It's a 21.
Yes, okay.
It
that
takes
is a
8
success.
damage. It's like fucking. I zerd it.
The
I rolled a-
it's the ship or
The ship.
The ship and the Zug.
oh, and the Zoob.
Yeah.
Nice.
I rolled a nice, juicy natural one.
Ooh.
Natural 20, natural 1. You got to tip the scales, you know?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta,
yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
have your finger on it eventually.
Whoops. Over there now. All right, so for those of you who succeeded, you'll take half damage,
Okay.
and that is 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and so 6 for those who succeeded to save.
Yeah.
As the ship kind of cracks along the you watch as it hits the stone buildings, it kind of like lists again, and the other side just breaks open like an egg and falls to the ground as this thing kind of slides down. Debris slams inside of the ship all around. You see a bunch of debris. Part of the metal kind of folds in on the worm, and you hear this kind of high-pitched scream as it takes some damage as well. Those of you who failed, you also fall prone. You're about 10 feet off the ground, kind of where the building is collapsed. You can see the street below, and the whole ship, and the webbing is kind of snapping as it's falling, as this crack has taken half of the ship off. You can hear the webbing kind of snapping.
Now, It
Yeah.
doesn't specifically say that I cannot be prone, but I am a snake.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't have
I
legs.
don't know that you can be knocked prone.
I'm always prone.
super flat. Callie, you're up.
Okay, it's just the worm left, yeah?
Just the worm.
And you're hasted.
And so that remind
One
me
extra attack.
that's an extra attack. Okie dokie, easy peasy. This is gonna be sad because I am just doing
Regular hits.
regular hits.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
26.
Regular. 26 hits, yeah, absolutely.
15 plus 13.
Yeah,
28.
that hits as well.
A natural one.
That does not hit.
No,
So,
that doesn't hit. So it's just
as
two
you go for the
regular
third,
hits.
you hit a beam that you didn't see, that like from part of the ship breaking, and your sword kind of rings out in your hands. But you can roll the damage for the first 2 attacks.
32 plus 14.
Nice. So that's 46.
That's it. That's what I do.
Nice. All right. It is Neppy's turn.
Where's the bow?
You can make an investigation check. You can.
Mm-hmm. My friends have the worm on lock. I'm gonna get this bow.
The one.
Yeah, we'll deal with the danger noodle. Don't worry.
The danger
That's
noodle.
gonna be
That's
a 17.
17. You kind of look around and you scan and you can see it has fallen into the street below.
How?
It's about 10 feet down.
I look at my party. I have to go. I have to get the bow. And
Sure.
I jump down and I go get it.
Get the bow.
Okay. Go get it.
You jump down. You take a bit of damage. Actually, make an acrobatics check.
Like a cat.
Because Neppy is nothing if not so graceful.
If you're
cat.
30 feet below me, you get the plus.
It's not a save.
No, it's
You
not
do
safe.
do a backflip.
Do something really dangerous, so it's a dex save.
Yeah, do
Superhero
that for-
ending.
15?
Yeah, do something
no,
real
you definitely
dangerous.
hit the ground hard.
Okay.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
I do that. I take
Yeah,
it.
you
with
do the superhero
stride.
landing and just
Yeah.
real bad for your
It
knees.
hurts. It hurts.
I absolutely take it in stride and I go for the bow.
You see the bow is lying on the ground. You grab it.
I'm a dumbass.
I grab
had
it.
this pool
Grab
of
it?
5d8
Yeah, you
that I
feel the
haven't
kind of
used.
vibration kind of ring through your hands.
Okay.
Um,
And I take, and so I'm on the ground. My party is 15 feet above me in
Mhm.
the party.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do I see around me on the streets?
Just debris. There's some viscera. You can see kind of piles. Make a perception check for me.
That's a 29.
Yeah, you see like there is in this particular spot, you can see like most of the where that kind of pulse was happening. You can see a lot of building like damage and debris. You can see bodies. You can see those kind of like skin suits. There's a number of them kind of spread out along the ground, and you can see some remains of like some of those larger kind of like horrific transformations, as well as a number of dead soldiers and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fun
there's
fact,
a lot of
the,
smoke.
The lycra suits that speed skaters wear.
No.
They call them skin suits.
That's what you see. They're just like suits.
Oh yeah.
like
Just
that.
all these people were
So
wearing.
I think
like,
so. The investigation check and grabbing the bow, I'm assuming, was my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Big
And
speed's getting
so
seen.
I call up to I call up them. I've got it. And,
6.
that's my turn.
All right, Finnan, you're up.
As this big worm is trying to eat me, I am going to coil around it. I hope.
It is gargantuan.
Yeah, it doesn't specify a size.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think you. All right.
17 plus 6, so 23 to hit.
Yes, that
And it
does
says the target is grappled. Until the grapple ends, the creature is restrained. And it just died. Like, it specifies no size. I just like, I leave it to you
doesn't-
as the
it
DM.
doesn't work as like. I don't know that you can grapple a creature that's larger than you. Like, you can't fully get around it.
It's like a mosquito landing on your arm and being like,
I try to crocodile close its mouth. Crocodiles can't open their mouth if any pressure is applied. I'm like trying to wrap around
That's
his mouth.
pretty funny. So I think I will allow that.
Oh, shit.
Because that's a hilarious visual. Yeah, as it's like the tentacles tried to get you. You've kind of like you've gotten the front of
hair
it,
tie
and
its
pinched it
tentacles.
off.
It does 12 points of damage, so very little damage. But yeah, I try to like close off its tentacles in its mouth.
Yeah, its tentacles are still able to kind of push through.
Yeah.
But
Gross.
it's a weird visual for sure.
It's so
It is
gross.
Letter's turn.
Ooh, it's restrained. We have advantage.
and you're hasted.
Oh, I know.
Mostly because it's just distracted.
Here comes a booming blade.
No way.
Oh,
That's 2 natural 2s, unreal.
I think here's like 2 natural 20s. I was like, oh.
What is
Here
it
comes-
total though? Because its
What-
AC is not terribly high.
Oh, that's true. 2 natural 2s, coming off a 13, so 2 15s.
Not quite enough.
Oh,
You're close.
And here comes that regular hit with big old Jade Twilight. There's an 18. Presumably that'll do it.
Yeah.
And we'll throw on a first level smite, baby.
Ah.
We'll throw on a first level smite.
Someone
with
in
those
this party still
Use
has
them if you
smites
got
left.
them.
48. No, 3d8. It's just a regular hit. Here
I'm
we go.
scared, Tim,
Tim,
because I'm not
importantly,
sure when you're going to let us rest.
the target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you. So if it's one category within,
And huge
D&D's a
leads to
weird
gargantuan.
game. Huge to
It is
gargantuan,
gargantuan.
yeah.
Hilarious.
Wow.
So I think that's why
Um,
they don't specify, is because nothing's
yeah.
bigger than gargantuan.
27 points of bludgeoning and radiant.
Nice.
Hit it. Is this still up?
No.
No.
No, it's not. As I'm doing the math. How do you want to? How do you want to squish
Yes.
it?
Squish this worm.
As Finnan has its mouth shut like a crocodile, Letters is just gonna like run up, sort of jump off of Finnan's
Oh,
massive fucking snake back,
My tail
and
goes
just
down.
bring the hammer down just right between its eyes, and just watch him go sploot, and just both sides of the walls are covered in eye goo.
Yeah, it's basically like it has no eyes, but like where it's like mouth flaps kind of meet in the middle, you hit just behind that, and the seam just like tears up. And falls
I
apart.
want it to be
mouth
extremely
flaps.
gooey.
It's very gross.
Hell
And
yeah.
you can see the acid
This-
blood kind of like spills out. The like acid from its stomach lining just like starts corroding the metal beneath it. As the whole,
Gross.
you hear the whole metal structure kind of groans once again.
I
And
feel
we're
like
out of initiative.
I feel like Finnan would just snake slide out of the thing, because the only thing that was keeping him in place was the worm that he
Yeah,
was
oh, yeah.
entangled with. So he's just gonna not be able to stop.
You just slide backwards.
Never, you just see a snake.
We
Come on,
are
give you a little scritchy.
out of
Stand up.
initiative.
We gotta find clues.
I'm gonna depolymorph.
I've got the bow. We should go back to the palace.
We
We should go back.
we gotta maybe there's a fucking compass to where the goddamn fucking astral fortress that we need to get to. Maybe they got like passwords or something. We gotta check this shit out while we're here.
Okay, look at the ship. I'm just calling up to Letters at this point. Look at the ship. Take a moment, and then we'll go back to the castle.
All right, fuck yeah. Are there like more doors or anything, or is it just like one big?
In the ship?
Yeah, like
From what you could see, it looked like there was like from the debris that you're seeing. It looks like there was maybe another hallway that continued on some of the metal part of the of the ship, but not through the webbing. So there was like a long kind of spiral hallway that
Can I
continued
get
out.
over to that half of the ship? Is it anywhere nearby?
You can make an investigation check to see if you can find your way through.
Come on,
Can
big brain.
I look at Neppy's just at like the
16.
bottom of the ship, I'm assuming?
Down on the
Like,
street, so
down
she's
the
kind of
street?
jumped down from the ledge. And the other like part of
Um,
the ship is kind of like it broke off and then kind of flipped up a bit.
I would just kind of make like eye contact with Neppy, I guess, and I'd be like, I have to go seek Maya. I have to go.
Give us a moment, then we're all going. Just a sec. I know. Just a second.
16 to find anything useful?
16. You see a lot of the hallway is crushed now that the webbing is snapped. It seems like as you kind of continue on, you can see there are almost like you can see where there's areas where some of the creatures that have kind of filled this area, like where the dragons probably would have been kept, in a kind of like
Gross.
almost like a pen, like on either side, for the travel of this thing. But that's about it. It seems fairly empty.
And the soloist didn't have anything on him?
You can make an investigation check for the soloist as you look through.
Also, while he does that, go ahead, Anna.
Sorry, were there any like lesser flying creatures in the invasion force that like any like
Not in this
nothing?
one, no.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Quest and Chaos, for the raid. Thank you so much for coming in, folks. Welcome on in.
Hello.
A 17 to search the
17.
soloist.
As you go to look through,
Oh, no.
you see the armor has somewhat solidified. That kind of like movement and vibration has settled. And it's difficult to tell, like there are no kind of pockets. There's no like, there isn't any kind of visible places where it would have kept any items. You can see its armor is quite ornate and different from any of the other euphonic illithid that you've come across, and it is larger in stature. It looks like it may have been older, but you don't see kind of any useful items.
All right, he's big, but I could probably drag him back to the keep, right? Yeah. All right. I'll like fashion a like a sled to drag him behind, with some of the debris around and some rope.
Okay.
Pop him in the hole.
I don't want to. I've already got a super heavy.
True.
It's a matter of space. He's 12 feet. The thing's only 10, and I've got that big chain. I'm just gonna sled him back.
And I assume everyone drops out of the ship.
Yeah.
I'm on the
Watch
ship.
out below. I kick his fucking body out. Yeah.
As everyone hits the ground, I would look at Callie. I know you've got to go back to Kamea, and if you have to go, go. I'm going to look for Wendell. His house is not far.
Last time I waited, there was an illithid standing over Kamea.
Do what you have to do.
I think she would go. I think she would go to Kamea.
Okay, we start heading back on foot towards the castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should one of us go with her? Or...
Don't leave her alone. Please, one of you go. Please. They asked if Wendell was here. I am serving of the city. I have to go find Wendell.
If you run into anything, you get out.
Of course. If anything, I will take us back to Karenin.
I'll run off to Callie.
Okay. All right, so Finnan and Callie, you begin heading on foot back towards the keep.
If Finnan caught up when Finnan caught up to me, I Callie would turn to him. Do you want to go check on Trixie? On our way.
If it's on the way, but
it's a little bit of a detour, not too far.
If I knew it was any detour, no. It's at this point, we need to prioritize. As harsh as that is, but there's too much going on to worry about that. Trixie is capable of taking care of herself. The priestesses of Nephthisiket are badass, so.
That's true. I'd go back, I'd go to find Kamea.
Right. As you head back towards the keep, Kale, Neppy, and Letters and Clack, you start heading towards where Wendell's Manor is, and that's where we're going to take our break.
Just a break?
Just a break.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's keep it going, baby.
I know. Thank you so much for everyone who is hanging out here with us tonight. We are going to keep going after the break. So stick around, grab yourself some snacks, preferably some of the noodle variety. Grab yourself a beverage.
No.
The milkier, the better, truly.
The thicker, the better.
Oh, gross.
I
I didn't
like
go
it
there.
here.
You did. We will see y'all very shortly. Bye. See you in 10 minutes.
Welcome back, heroes. Do you promise that you'll help some people?
We have a very good reputation for not murdering people.
Shh, don't lie. I want to throw some acid on a pixie.
Temple, that's the word I was looking for.
You're a cleric.
Let me see that. And I'm gonna reach for my spear. I'm like,
I'm not on their side. I'm totally on your team.
A good portion of it belongs in a museum, and a good portion of it belongs in our pockets.
does any one of you speak common? No? All right then, death it is.
Who wants a shot? Bursting out of their chest like they're noodle arms. Now we arm wrestle.
Supposed to have what?
I am not a barbarian.
You drank blood out of a reed in my arm. Somebody gave you a quest to judge dogs.
Yeah, 100%.
Back right up. Guys, I got a bike.
On a mission from gods. Double botch.
Catman.
Hello.
Are you ready to roll?
More teeth for me to break.
guys, it's me, Adam, and I'm here to talk to you about the sponsor for tonight's episode, Legendcraft. Legendcraft is a Canadian woodworking company that makes D&D and tabletop gaming tables and accessories. They are a couple of passionate crafters that create items that will instantly become a highlight of any tabletop or RPG player's game night. An absolute favourite of mine is the Mountain King board gaming table. This table is bonkers cool, looking like it is straight out of a Dwarven King's Hall. It's really unlike anything I've ever seen. We feel really good about endorsing this Canadian business that brings so much passion into something we care so deeply about. So head over to their Instagram at legendcraft.ca to have a look at what they're making and let them know that Blackwater sent you. And if any of you fall in love with any of their amazing products, you can go to their website and use the promo code Blackwater for 5% off. It supports a Canadian business and also helps support our stream in this crazy D&D game we love. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Cody.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. If you're not a member of our Discord, you should friggin' jump on that. We have been having a very fun time over in our Discord with Midjourney AI, which we have invited, for better or for worse, into our server. So come hang out with us and see all the wonderful Blackwater Bar and Grill items that Shadow's been making.
At this point, I think Shadow is plugging into the Matrix, like with a jack in the back of his head, like, because this is just real things at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how accurate these images are. Like,
yeah, mine is like super like abstract. Like, oh, I can kind of see where those words. And then Shadow's is like, no, this is a picture that someone took somewhere.
Yeah, Shadow, you're absolutely legend. Tim, take it away.
All right. So as you head through the kind of debris and alleyways towards Wendell's mansion, I will have you make an investigation check.
Here we go.
I'll put my hand on Letter's shoulder, giving him guidance.
Come on.
Don't worry, I'm on it, guys.
Okay, 19.
6.
Okay.
I didn't make a check because I gave guidance instead.
It takes you about 20 minutes, but you do find you can see his kind of his two-story manor. Part of the roof is collapsed, but you can see the kind of like stone wall around it. The gate is open, the metal gate, and you can see where his front door is, just beyond his little garden.
Should we knock?
Wendell, it's your buddy Letters and the rest of Blackwater. You good? We're coming in. I'm gonna leave my corpse outside. And I unsledge myself, and I will wizard watch the door just in case. This is the type of fucking guy who
Give guidance on that as well.
Oh, fucking alarm! There's a fucking roll that we need. 28.
Yes, you do see, just kind of like as you're looking around, inscribed on the like just inside the door handle, like on the plate, you see just like faint arcane runes that look like they've been kind of painted over to match the kind of brass fixtures.
Anything in the windows?
Yeah, as you look kind of in, you can see like a thin little wire just behind the window.
All right, everybody back up. And I'll just, I don't have enough to dispel this. I'm just going to throw a brick through that window. And I throw a brick through the window. As we back up.
Roll to find a brick.
Wizarding.
Yeah, you watch as the brick smashes through the window. You see kind of like a bluish energy lights up, and the brick disappears.
I'll throw another brick.
Just sails through.
Tight.
Some more glass.
Right. Sounds good. And I fucking come up and I hit the rest of the window out with my hammer and sort of fairly gracelessly crawl inside this window.
Okay. I follow suit in the middle.
All right.
Cal follows
climb
in the rear.
Into the kind of sitting room. You can see there's a single chair laid out with a little table next to it in front of my kind of a beautiful hearth. You can see there are kind of abstract paintings above the hearth, kind of different designs and very unlike a lot of the art that you're used to seeing in kind of manners and things of like landscapes and portraiture. This is much more abstract.
Any calls back to the art that we saw in Barmwich in the underground laboratory?
Make a history check.
Because I fucking looked at that art. I sure did.
I don't remember what that looked like. What's a 17?
16
17 for this fucking guy.
History plus 8. That is going to be a 24.
24. Yeah, similar. Definitely similar in the same kind of vein, but this looks much more refined almost.
I twist every sconce in the room, and I'm gonna fucking run my hand inside the chimney just in case there's fucking secrets there. I'm not even looking in drawers. I'm going straight for exclusively secret buttons and stuff.
Okay, make an investigation check
Here
for
we
you.
go.
I have guidance as you do so.
Super sneaky.
Do we know if Wendell had a family?
Oh, it's one would think statistically. Anyways, it's a 16.
Yeah, as you kind of move around and know, you're as far as you know, Wendell didn't have any family, any immediate family, anyways. You kind of search around. You're trying sconces. You're pulling books. You're kind of clearing off shelves. And at one point, you kind of move towards the kitchen, and you're kind of clearing off some of the cupboards, and you hit a jar that stays in place. And as you kind of tip it over, you hear kind of like a dull kind of popping sound. And I do need you to make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
Okay, that I can do. I'm within 30 feet of Callie, right?
Callie's not here.
Super
So yes.
close, right?
Oh, there it is. Somebody got fucking proficiency in this last time.
Yes.
You can't boot me out. That's gonna be a 25.
Oh yes, yeah. So you feel this kind of like arcane pop, but you managed to resist it.
Do I recognize what the spell was?
You can make an Arcana check.
I know those. I know Arcana. For maybe not today. Oh, 15?
It looked like a banishment spell. You've seen Kale do similar spells.
Cool. If I can fuck with this jar, does a secret entrance open or anything?
It like as you kind of look underneath, you see there's like a little pressure plate underneath. The shelf is kind of built into the wall. And after kind of a quick scan around the room, as you all kind of look, you can see part of the floorboard just under the rug is kind of raised up a little bit.
Oh, hell yeah. If I can push the
Hold the rug
thing.
back.
If I can mess with the rug.
Is there's an upstairs?
Yeah, there is an upstairs, yeah.
We know that there's something here. We do a quick sweep of the upstairs and then we look underneath. Because our curiosity will get the better of us.
I don't know if there's anything worth checking upstairs.
It's partially collapsed upstairs.
Oh,
but...
I see.
I'll tell you what you're gonna find upstairs. A bunch of fucking booby-trapped jewelry cases. All the stuff we're looking for is down here. You're gonna lose your eyebrows if you go up that way.
Well, I like my eyebrows. So.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
All right.
And as Neppy like wipes the like blood and dirt and viscera and grossness off.
If possible, I would like to kick this trap door open in a way that just fucks it up. You know, I just don't want
check it
this.
for traps first.
Yeah.
You should check it for traps.
You want to kick
He
in?
checks it.
I was gonna
13?
give you guidance on a check for trap.
Yeah,
I'm
you
checking
look
for traps.
around.
I'm checking for traps. Apparently, I'm
You
guided
rolled
as
a
well.
13.
Yeah, I rolled a 13. Then she guided me, so it's a 17.
I don't know about that. Yeah, you gotta look around. It doesn't appear to be trapped. You're kind of
I kicked this fucking trap door. I've had it with this fucking
kick
place.
it down.
Yeah, I want to kick
Just
this
close
trap
it.
door
I want you
in.
to just make a strength, just a straight strength check
Yeah,
for me,
easy.
please.
Listen,
Absolutely.
letters. Listen.
Fucking 13.
Smartest one here by a long
It-
shot.
You've like hurt your leg. So you kick it closed. And it you just jam it down. It does not break. It just closes.
We've learned something here today. He gets the good trapdoors.
That we should lift it first, perhaps.
Oh, it's a pull. All right.
Goddess grace.
I'm a push
You
the
have to
pressure
commit
plate
to it. Like,
again.
I think you should leave, and just keep
stomping on it.
Why
won't it open?
I think it's a push. Nope.
So yeah, you kind of reef it open after all of that.
Once it's open, can I fuck with the hinges?
No, I need you all to make intelligence savings.
Waging a fucking war against the trapdoor.
I think this fucking
Is Intellect Fortress still on?
Yeah, you bet, baby.
I'm not going to be able to make this without Callie's bonus.
This doesn't have anything to do with charming, does it?
No.
Oh, well, that's
Intelligence
a 17
save.
plus
That is a 17.
2 is a 19, Tim.
31.
Mine stays 17.
Kale, you just managed to succeed. So you all take half damage on this, which I guess will be halved again because it's psychic damage.
I take
none damage.
Ooh,
All right, 24 down to 12, down to 6 points of psychic damage.
That's good.
As you feel like these kind of almost like these little flashes in your head, as you kind of shake it off.
Yeah, can I fuck up these hinges now?
I mean, yeah, the thing is open.
Yeah,
yes.
I'd love it to just not be functional afterwards. I want.
Okay. Yeah, just make an attack.
Yeah,
make an attack on it.
What are you doing?
Vengeance. 28.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, roll your damage. I think it does extra. It's like or am I thinking of the other hammer?
It's just 8 damage. It's just
Siege.
8 damage. Just like a light.
I mean, yeah,
tap.
you fuck up the. I mean, 8 damage on a hinge is gonna fuck up the hinge. Yeah,
sweet.
It doesn't close properly now.
Good. Can I get the other hinge and take a fucking
just
door?
To let you know,
throw it across the fucking room.
Let's go.
That is, we have to go.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry. We all deal with grief differently. Fucking throw it across the. Okay, we're good. It's not a secret lair if it's open to the air. Is all I'm saying.
Do you need a moment?
That's what we say. No, I had my moment. The door's open now.
Oh, good.
The lair's open to the air. That's all I'm saying.
If you're checking your way down the stairs, and I give Letters guidance for the next investigation check.
Now it's just a dumb basement, I say, down into the darkness.
And people think I'm the loud.
I love that you're smack talking someone you're not even 100% sure is there.
There's the wizard watch we're looking for, Tim. It's a 32.
Yeah.
That's what we've been craving.
We don't find any traps on the stairs. It does not appear to be trapped on the stairs. However, you do, as you get down to the bottom of this cellar, you can see there are 2 chambers. There's one with a kind of a wooden door that is cracked just a little bit. You can see a little bit of light under the door. And in the kind of antechamber at the bottom, it's probably about 10 by 10. You can see there are a number of buckets, and you're hit with this kind of smell of like rotting meat. And there's a number of buckets kind of lined up along the wall.
I look in a bucket.
Yeah, you can see there's probably about 8 buckets, but you can see there are some that have what look like raw meat, like raw beef maybe, and then you can see some that have that kind of milky liquid, and you can see one that has both. It's been mixed together.
He's been feeding it to the dogs.
Right.
Oh. All right, fucking lightning lure, all the milky ones.
Yeah.
Just whatever, fucking tadpoles in there. Let's sterilize that.
Cora had something on him. Or she
He was just not a good person.
I'll look at. Do we see any? Is it just meat buckets in this room? Is there anything else?
Not in the antechamber, no.
All right. There's another door?
There's the wooden door that has the light from underneath it. And is there another door, or is it just the wooden door?
Just the wooden door.
Can I go up to the wooden door and I'm just going to listen? I want to see what I can hear first before we go inside.
Okay. Make a stealth check. Okay. I mean,
He knows
you've
we're
been
here.
quite loud at this point. As you kind of sneak up to the door, you bump it just a little bit and you hear it. You hear from inside. Don't you dare come any closer.
Wendell, we want to talk. We've been asked to make sure you're safe.
Oh, I'm fine.
I'm sure you are.
I'm more than all right.
Can we parley with you?
Sure. Why don't you all come to the door? We can talk.
What did she promise you, Wendell? What did she offer you that you were obviously missing in your life?
She didn't offer me anything. I offered.
And what are you giving her then, when...
My service. My gratitude.
Because that's worth so much.
Yes, it is. Just you wait. She's going to tear all of this apart and rebuild it more perfectly than it ever was.
And what will she do with you when she no longer needs you?
What do you mean, doesn't need me? I am her servant.
And
I will do
servants-
whatever she needs of me.
And servants are expendable.
I don't care. I live to serve. Have you guys gone up to the door as well?
Yeah.
I'm hanging back. I don't need to hear him through the fucking thing. Oh, I got an idea. What's this door? Does it have a keyhole?
Yeah, there's a keyhole. Yeah.
There's light coming through underneath the door?
Mm-hmm.
I sort of waved my friends away, and I just want to like budge up and kind of try to see under the door.
Okay. Make a stealth check and a perception check.
Oh boy, Letter's favorite things.
Two of your strongest abilities.
Yeah, okay.
Try to get close to the ground with your two horns.
The stealth check is a 17.
Oh.
The perception check is an 8.
Yeah, okay.
Can I see anything inside the room?
This is what happens is you kind of like your horn scrapes a little against the ground. You just manage to kind of peek in, and you see Wendell looks down and he smiles, and you see he's holding two things. One looks like a bag of holding, and you see another almost like a backpack. As he smiles.
Don't do it, Wendell.
And he shoves the haversack inside of the bag of holding. And you feel this kind of like explosion of energy. And then this sucking in as you all watch as the door crumples in half and gets sucked in. As you all begin to get sucked in through this gate. Finnan and Callie.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
As you begin to make your way back to the castle, you can see there is still quite a bit of chaos in the streets. You can hear the multi-strays still running through the streets. You can hear folks battling and fighting. You see the corpse of the other dragon. You can see the steam golem above it just roasting it with these flame jets.
Sick.
You don't see Nissa, but you see several other soldiers kind of around the steam golem. As you make your way back,
I'd be
are you
shooting
trying
Eldritch
to be
blasts at any of the? No, I'd be I'd be just throwing whatever damage that I could at that. I'm sprinting at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. I will have you all right, as you're shooting, like as you're kind of running through, you do kind of come around a corner and you see like this person is kind of hunched over, and you can see them like just in so much pain yell out as their body starts to rip apart, and like you can see their flesh kind of pushes forward and transforms, and these large kind of tentacles hands kind of push out. Do you continue to run, or
past it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. I would try to sidestep it and continue.
We're gonna roll initiative.
Yep.
For this pursuit.
21 for me.
21.
Let's see.
Callie?
Sorry. An 8.
8. Okay. So Finnan, you run ahead as this thing kind of like you hear the kind of splatter of blood that hits the alleyway walls as you run by on the street. It is then the other creature's turn.
If I wouldn't want to get away too far from Callie.
Okay. So it is your turn first. So I would say you're about 10 feet ahead of Callie, just on the other side of the alleyway. You're not that much farther.
Right, we're trying to punch through an alleyway.
You're kind of going along the street, and the alleyway kind of like you're on the street that heads towards the keep. The alleyway is just off of that street. So it's not in your direct path. And
the creature's in the alleyway?
Mm-hmm. It's
cool.
just
I'm
inside
gonna
the alley.
put my hands up and pull them apart, and like tendrils of shadows are going to rip free, and I'm going to fill this alleyway with maddening darkness.
Nice.
As I just fill my last spell.
Okay.
Yeah, I cast maddening darkness, and then as a bonus action, because I can see through the darkness, I'm going to shoot a waxing. I can't remember if it's waning or waxing. Waning shadow.
Nice.
Just trying to do what I can.
All
it's
right.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
I'm assuming it's been 10 minutes since I went into my form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just 12 points of necrotic damage, and then I know, like, can I use my movement on Callie's to move with Callie? Is that something I can?
No, you can't hold your movement.
Fuck. I'll move.
Yeah.
I'll move forward then, hoping Callie keeps up.
All right. It is the creature's turn. As it like
starts its turn, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, that is a 17.
That is a failure. It is going to take 2, 4, 6. $43, 46 points of psychic damage, though.
All right. Yeah, you watch as like the biting shadows try to inflict that kind of mental damage. It doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay.
All right. It is
blinded, but
it is going to, you watch as it moves out of the alleyway, almost like falling over itself as like new kind of tentacles push out, kind of mounds of flesh, and it is going to it's going to attack you, Callie. It's going to make 2 tendril attacks because you're right there.
Sounds good.
So the first one, that's not going to hit. That's only a 10. And the second one's a 19.
No.
So as it like flashes out at you, you manage to block it. And it's kind of looming in front of you. And it is your turn.
I would like to just run past it if I can.
Sure. It's going to make an attack of opportunity as you go by.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's only a 15. That's not going to hit. All right. So you dip past it and continue to run. You're up next to Finnan, and we're back at the top of the order. Finnan, you're up.
I'm just gonna bonus action, throw another shadow at it, and then I guess dash.
Okay. How much does the shadow do? Did you do damage for the shadow last time? I don't think you did.
Yeah, it was. Did I not?
You did.
I might have
like
missed it.
13 or something. No, it was necrotic. It's like 13.
Necrotic. Oh,
Okay,
okay,
yeah.
sorry.
The other shadow is 16 to hit.
Yep, that
5
hits.
on the
Yep.
die. Oh,
Yep.
Uh, 12, 17 points of necrotic damage,
17,
and then
nice.
I'm gonna move and bonus action. Action dash to start heading towards the keep.
You head.
Yeah.
As it like kind of lurches forward, it's going to come up to you, Callie, and it's going to try to get you with its tendrils.
Yeah.
First one is a natural 20.
Did Callie dash? Because Callie didn't take an action.
Oh yeah, did you dash?
I would have dashed. Yeah.
Yeah. So
then I don't think it has enough movement to catch up. Because it's only got 30 feet. So it would dash at 60 feet, but that's its whole turn.
Sick one.
So it's your turn, Callie.
Dash again.
Yeah, so it'll try to make an attack of opportunity.
Little hopscotch game.
That's not gonna hit. That's only a 19.
No.
All right. So yeah, you, for expedience sake, you continue to dash out of its range, and as you get closer to the keep, a large cohort of archers kind of like splay out to either side of the gate as you're running towards them, and they just unleash arrows into this thing as you're getting closer, and eventually it goes down and just like splatters across the ground as you make it into the Gatestone Keep inner walls. You see Kameya's there, along with the generals, and kind of soldiers file in behind you and close the gates.
How bad?
It's bad. It's very bad. We don't have a count of how many folks we lost. There are reports of some of them turning into illithid extremely quickly and disappearing. And those who don't are turned into those abominations.
Our keep is, the walls are made of mithril at the moment. It's a secure location if you need to move refugees and people who need somewhere safe to stay.
Yes. It doesn't seem to be a coordinated effort anymore. They just are loose in the city, so
right.
We just have to move systematically, and I know Nissa is out there helping folks, so
I can
we just
take a command out if needed.
We just have to get through the night. Never's here, and you can see she's right by the edge of the tent.
Does it seem relatively safe here?
Yes, yeah, it's pretty well fortified, and you can see like the archers are opening. There's archers on the top of the wall, but then there's a squad kind of down at the bottom, and they're opening the doors as folks are coming in. And if like other folks are around, they're bringing them in. So like there are a number of just regular citizens out and about in the.
Been any word from the Cross? I know when these things happen, it affects them the most.
Yes, the admiral sent all of the sailors to that side of the city to help them, as there was no attack by sea. So,
if it's okay with you, I can take a squad out, help round things up.
If you like, but
I'm no use here.
You should rest, both of you.
I can't. Not while people are dying.
Right. Send some soldiers with you.
I look around for any are there any like cleric like folks?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna approach one. I I understand if you need to hold on to these, but if you have any healing, any top up would be appreciated.
Yeah, of course. And she leans over.
Save it for the common folk if you need to, though.
It's okay. I'm well stocked. She leans over, and you feel that warmth kind of enter your body, and
Callie's
you
all good.
regain.
She wouldn't want any.
As Tim's rolling that, thank you so much, Stronghold D&D, for the 5 community subs. Much appreciated.
You regain 18 points.
Sweet.
18 points of healing.
Cool.
Kamea looks at you, Callie.
Mm-hmm.
Where is everyone else?
They went to check on Wendell. That's where I was gonna say. I just go back to. I just needed to come back here first.
Right. Okay. I'm fine.
I know.
I'm all right.
I know.
Are they not meeting us back here?
I assume they would.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Right. We should probably go with you then,
Yeah.
Let's see, Finn like looks out into the city. He's very like, I need to go help.
I can send an escort with you.
Yeah, I will take any help we can. Yeah, get it.
Any extra hands is good. We can help clear that area on the way through.
All right.
2 birds.
And Jar.
She's safe in the keep. She's in Blackwater Keep with Griselda.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. I would give Kamea a kiss.
She kisses you back.
And I would head up to Wendell's.
All right. So you travel back through the city and you have kind of an escort of soldiers with you. It is quieter. There is a calmness that has taken over this part of the city, as there are almost no folks out and about that you see moving around.
Does this feel kind of like the epicenter kind of?
It feels eerie. After everything that's happened,
yeah,
it seems odd. You don't hear any barking. As you move through the city, there is kind of a haze of smoke. I'll have you both make perception checks.
Heck. Okay.
29.
I don't think I'm gonna get higher than that, but that is perception 22.
And you see, as you're moving down this kind of main street, you're kind of checking the alleyways as you're going, and you look down an alleyway off to your left towards kind of in the direction of the harbor, and you see a multi-stray probably about 80 feet away, bounding forward past you to the western side of the city.
Like ignoring us heading west?
Yeah.
I'll shoot Eldritch Blasts at it, just like hit it in the flank.
You
going.
just kind of get a like it's
like a
it kind of
glance,
passes the you see it just kind of pass by the alleyway.
I think things are heading west.
And yeah, as you kind of cock an ear out, you hear another one kind of in the distance, and you lose the sound in the same direction.
What's off to the west?
What's west from us?
Croden's Cross.
Oh, fucking
God
damn it.
Okay.
They go into the cross. Callie, I don't know what to do.
I'll call Kamea on my sending stone. We'll tell her. I'll relay it that they're going to the cross.
Soldiers, we're capable of traveling alone.
Okay.
We can be hidden at worst. You can make it back to the keep, yeah?
Yeah. We'll
tell them that reinforce the cross. Things are heading that way.
I would already be calling Kamea and telling her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good to know. See what we can do. You watch the soldiers kind of round up and head back.
You don't have sending. You like Callie's never had sending.
I
No.
just have sending
You
stone,
have the
so
sending
I can
stone.
just contact Kamea, my mom.
Once we meet up with Neppy, it might be if she has the capacity to cast it, but we might send word that if the water elemental folk want to any part of this coast, they're going to have to help defend it. That's we'll see.
I think we're all pretty tapped.
I think so. Let's push on.
If I'm running.
Are we heading away from Croden's Cross, going to
No, you're
Wendell's,
heading
or?
towards. It's in that direction.
Okay, if I wouldn't have told the soldiers to leave then, if I knew that Callie was calling back and we're heading that way anyway, I thought we were going a different. I'd keep them with us. Yeah,
no.
if we're heading that direction,
keep is on the
anyway.
eastern side. Yeah.
Okay, we're heading that way anyway. Okay, I'd
Alright.
have them stay with us.
Okay. As you kind of move through the city, you get closer to where the wreck of the ship is, and you can see kind of the district where Wendell's Manor is. And as you kind of come around the corner, you can see there is like a one of the main thoroughfares that divides the city. You're kind of come around on, and it's lined with trees. And as you head off, just before you're kind of turning up to where Wendell's Manor is, you see two figures step out of the tree.
Like out of the tree?
Out of the tree. You
Like
see
the
they're
spelled tree step or whatever it's
clad
called?
in greenish robes.
Okay. Wait, that's good, right?
I think so. I think this is good.
Callie, you
Yeah.
recognize these people.
Okay.
Parents-in-law?
You see Kamea's parents.
Yeah, okay, thank God.
Oh, they're
I'd-
good,
As they
right? They're not
kind
mind
of look
controlled.
around, they see you,
I'd-
and they dash over.
I'd run to them, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Is everything all right? Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Yes, is everything okay?
Yes.
Okay.
We have to reinforce the other druids, and you see they take off toward the west, and you see out of a number of the other trees more druids start pouring out.
Do
And
I
you
know
see as they
anything of
turn-
druids in Croden Cross?
You see a number of other Alderdon druids tree stride through, and you see as they transform into owlbears, they start bounding toward the western side of the city,
This is so
going to help
cool.
the defense. And dozens of druids step out of these trees all along this boulevard that cuts through the city. And you watch as they all transform, bounding towards that side of the city.
I'm gonna soldiers go with them. You serve them better than you serve us. Thank you.
They take off running.
Again, I'd call Kamea. I'm just her eyes. I just let her know. I'd be like, your parents are here. And
I know. I have folks on the front lines. I just got word. It seems like they've arrived from both sides.
it's good.
Let's find the
Reinforcements.
others.
This is good.
Keep going.
All right. You arrive at Wendell's house. You can see the window is broken. The door is closed.
Is the corpse outside?
Yes, the corpse is outside.
I feel like that would immediately set alarm bells in Finland, where he's like, letters would never leave this corpse behind. They're still in this house. I think they're still inside.
Okay. Well, we should go inside.
How are you doing?
I have not much magic, but I'm good. She
Right.
looks fine.
I don't have
Shaken,
any.
but
I don't really have anything either. Finn looks not fine. Finn has 4 very large open wounds on his head where the elephant tried to munch. He looks fucked up. But he draws weapons.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'll head in.
Head inside the house. You can see there is a hatch in the center of the floor. The door has been ripped off, or
This hatch
like the
doesn't
hinges
seem
have been
like
all
it would
fucked
work
up.
at all. Like I don't. This is just an open basement now. I don't understand. Seems like it would have been a secret, but something fucked up its hinges and just made it a very obvious basement. Right? Should we? I'll have a look around. I would have a look around.
Call for Nappy.
Yeah. You find kind of the similar, like you
Yeah.
see the sort of debris that's been pushed off. You find the jar. You kind of
I
link
get
it
a sense that
together.
they've gone down. Yeah.
Yeah. And as you head down, you see.
Callie call.
Callie,
Should
do
be
you want to
calling
be
for
invisible
Nappy.
or should I?
She'd be calling for
You
Nappy.
get-
She has no.
You get no
she's
response.
That's not good. I am going to cast invisibility on myself because I can cast it at will. Let's head down. I'm going to jump down the hatch.
You head down the stairs and you see in the antechamber, you can see there's a couple of overturned buckets. And you see a door frame. And there's kind of like streaks of wetness towards the center of that door frame from the overturned buckets. You can see there's only 2 buckets. And you can see that, like, yeah, the door frame is empty. It looks like the hinges have been torn off. And you can see there's a chamber beyond.
Go into the chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Callie doesn't have the intelligence to like
I
figure
think we
this
would
out.
both
Callie
be,
would go.
we would
Callie
both
would just
be like
walk
right
in.
next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see inside the smaller chamber, you can see there is kind of a desk, and on the desk there is a small basin. You can see it looks maybe brass, and there is it's like partially covered, but you can see inside there is kind of a milky liquid, and around the outside there are kind of these thin metal rods, and there is a small bow that rests near the basin.
The bow Neppy had?
Like
no, very small one.
Very small.
Like a little hand. Like it's like it would probably be half the
Tiny
size
violin?
of like a violin bow.
Right.
But it looks like a violin bow.
It concerns me that they're not here. We should grab that bow. Neppy seemed to think the other one was important, so
yeah,
it's all about sound and resonance with these folk. Can I? I'm not going to succeed, but can I roll something to try and like,
yeah,
because of the water, like the things getting, it looks like stuff got pulled to the center, right?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Okay.
Try to put it together.
With a -1, that's an 18.
Ooh. Hot dice tonight for you. That's so good.
Good dice, yeah. Well, some bad dice.
You do notice some strangeness as you kind of like look. You can see the kind of streaks of wetness from the one side, but then you also see there are almost like there are like drag marks from the inside the chamber toward the door, almost like a chair or something was dragged along the floor, but there is no chair. You don't see any chair, and the floor, it like inside the chamber is like pretty spotless. Like there's no, other than those kind of drag marks, everything seems to be like focused inward toward where the door was. Like you assume a door was there at some point, but again, there's no door around.
Tim, it's gonna be a real weird request, but we've established how keen Finn's senses are. Can I make a perception check to try and smell like the odor of my friend, like because I know what each of my friends smell like?
How
can I try and
stinky are my
smell to be like,
friends?
have they been
smell
here
check.
basically?
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Sniff it out,
They're pretty
baby.
keyed
29.
Keyed into their musk.
Yeah, I try to tap into the musk.
29, you said?
Kale, because he's got a new
29.
sniff.
No, yeah,
Kale's
new
got a
sniff.
new sniffy.
29, yeah.
Kale does have a new sniff. It's a bit oily and metal.
Yeah, you
but-
definitely you kind of get like just the faintest bit of like Neppy's perfume.
Yeah,
and
that's
some of like Letter's natural body musk.
Boats.
Yeah.
the smell of granite.
Yeah.
Clack.
Yeah.
Callie, they were
Sweet.
here.
Oh, where
And
did
now
they
they're
go?
not. And I don't. Something happened in the middle of the room. I can't quite put it together. A chair got dragged, but there's no chair here. I'm not sure, but it's beyond me. I think maybe Nissa could figure this out, but it's beyond me. I know they were here, and that's the best I can do.
The three of you, as we jump back into the astral sea.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
You feel your whole body get pulled and flung and ripped through the material plane as you get launched into the astral sea. You feel yourself kind of hurtling all together as this clump. Colors whip by as you finally sail into solid ground. You kind of all come to a tumbling stop. The door kind of poof, poof, cracks apart and splits around. The chair kind of flings by, hits a rock,
Wendell.
skids to a stop. Wendell is with you as you find yourself on a large, barren rock. It's probably about 80 feet in length, maybe 60 feet wide. It is quiet, and there is nothing around.
Clack, iron bands. And I use my bonus action to iron band this man.
It's just an attack,
this
isn't it?
man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As you see Clack's like all over it. As the bands slam into Wendell.
Yeah, we call that the master ball. So
she'll find us. Just you wait.
This was your master plan, Wendell?
Yes. I brought her all of you.
You're so fucking stupid, Wendell. You're so fucking dense. And I've been giving you the benefit of the doubt for a long fucking time. This is a goddamn speed bump, you dense motherfucker. Like, what? Man, you want to serve your queen, right? You want to serve your queen. I can tell you get a profound joy from it. Hell yeah. You got to give me a reason not to kick you off this rock into the water and just let you go with the bands, man. They will drag you down and I will not think twice about it. And I will just teleport us out of here.
Go ahead, I guess.
If anybody wants to say anything to Wendell, now's the time.
It's not worth my breath.
Kale?
I'd kill you, but it's not worth my spell slots.
It's worth my time, and I'm just gonna beat. I lied. I do want to keep this, actually. I'm just gonna beat fucking Wendell into rock until his face is not recognizable.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Holy fuck, that was grim.
Is he still like is Wendell still Wendell? He's not transformed or anything like that?
Seems to be himself.
I sift through his goo. Is there anything else that's in his head?
There's nothing in his head.
Okay, yeah, that was all
brain.
Wendell. I shake the goo off the iron bands and pass it back to Clack.
Right.
I feel like there should have been a part of me that stopped 2 letters, but
No, it's
No.
fine. Here, give me a guidance, and I'm gonna go through his clothes and see if I can find anything on him.
I watched my friend for a moment. As I like gently touch his arm and I just kind of hold it because the letters that I know is very headstrong and decisive, and this is something different. This is a different letters I haven't seen in a while. But I give him a guidance regardless.
We got a 21 to find what's
21. You search through and you only find one thing. You find a neatly folded piece of paper. And as you kind of unfold it, it looks like a piece of sheet music.
That's
Is it
Tony
l-
Productions. Thank you for the raid.
Is it legible? Like
Yeah, it looks like music.
like regular person music?
Mhm.
I'm
And
not
that's where
much
we're gonna-
musician.
That's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh. What?
Fucking
Natural
hell.
20. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sorry we just ended. Holy.
As you drift through the astral sea,
I can't get us back.
That was a lot, Tim.
Actually, that's not true. I have my 8th level left. I can
you can
plan
rest.
shit
You
this
can
out.
rest on the rock.
No, I can.
Not
I'm
a
not resting.
fucking
Not a
chance.
fucking chance, Tim. Not a chance in heck, Tim. I can get us out of here. Wendell. Fuck.
Fucking I've never liked Wendell. I've never liked Wendell. Wendell was always a little
Wendell's
shit.
so no.
Wendell was always a little fucking
For
turd.
the folks at home. Wendell's been a little shit.
He's been a thorn in our sides, but like a
It's-
bureaucratic thorn.
Yeah,
and now
he's
he's a
been a
fucking
bureaucratic
council
thorn.
now he's
member.
mush.
He's a
Now
council
mush on the
member.
Mush
rocks.
now.
And
I'm just
he-
pissed that I didn't get to join in the beating of Wendell.
Been feeding those dogs, all those stray dogs.
Okay, so
Fucking
That's so
tadpoles.
fucked up.
episode
It was Wendell.
session 50. I will let the folks at home now. We are on session. What is this one? 106? 106? Cool. So we're at technically session 184 for this campaign. Just 184. Do you know when Wendell started being a little shit? Do you want to know? Session 58. He has been a little shit
In the long con the whole
for
time.
so long. He's been in it with Cora since the beginning.
Dude, I've wanted to kill
Motherfucker.
I've wanted to like deal with Wendell for a while, and I should have. I should have fucking killed him.
Every time
no reason.
Neppy started getting lippy with Wendell, everyone was like, "No, Neppy, you gotta just settle down." And I'm like, "Well, the fuck."
Letters has been pretty pro Wendell for a long time.
Lettuce has been
pro-Wendell.
very pro Wendell. Oh, is
Yeah.
that why Firebrand is back? Is because of the pro
Letters
pro Wendell?
has been pro diplomacy, and I respect that.
Yeah, and then he
Fucking
just
Wendell.
now he's pro Diplo and Massey.
Thoughts and prayers.
Exactly.
Just beat him.
Well, damn everybody.
I needed to
hell.
check his goo. Yeah, that's why that
Yeah.
happened. I had it
I
to
did
see
like
if there
you were
was
like,
goo in
I'll
there.
toss you off with the bands. Actually, the bands are more valuable to me. I'm just gonna beat you to death with my
I
hands.
didn't think you were gonna beat him to death. I thought we were just gonna leave him.
No, he was gonna die.
Nah, he needed to die. He had information, and he's
There
also
was no way he
shit.
could live.
We didn't get any information out of him.
Just push
No,
to
no,
the
no. As
breaking
in,
point.
he had information to deliver to Cora.
Oh yeah.
We call that a consolation prize in the business,
I suppose so.
where you
Gosh.
don't
Also,
get
it's-
anything.
It's also
but-
one less illithid to turn. Like, we killed Wendell while he was just a little dude. Like,
Wendell was a gnome.
yeah,
or
we
halfling?
pre-killed an illithid. That's how I'm looking at this.
She would have never turned him into an elephant.
You don't think
yeah,
so?
it's kind of Drac and who's Dracula's thrall? What's that guy's name? Love. He's got a sick fucking name. Isn't he? He's played by Tom Waits in the fucking Keanu Reeves.
He would have never turned. She would have never
Heathcliff?
turned.
Heathcliff. I think it's Heathcliff.
In
Doesn't
any
matter.
case, holy shoot.
Isn't he played by Tom Waits?
Oh, I've seen things you wouldn't
Renfeld.
believe.
Apparently, is the name Renfeld.
Renfeld. not Heathcliff.
Renfeld.
Renfeld. That's the one. That's pretty much the performance that you
We
get.
are.
Downtown.
Tim is
I
going
love
to
Tom
be
Waits.
R.M.
us-
Renfeld, yeah.
at our limits for the last of these couple sessions, and we've got a couple more in the tank before it is truly the end of things. But our last two sessions we have been playing this campaign since we started streaming as this boxes, not sitting in the same rooms really, except for me and Tim, but we're going to be playing live together for the final battle with Cora, which I assume is just going to happen in game tomorrow.
No, the same day. We're not going to get a rest.
Yeah.
I have no spell slots left, and that's how I'm facing Cora.
we're gonna punch Cora to death like
I
Letters
can take us back
punched.
to Wulfrene so that we can rest, and then we have
Tim
to
is
go
not gonna
beyond
let
the
us rest.
We're gonna go beyond the liminal boundary into the Seishura, and we're gonna go to the Akroma.
Your
going.
D&D is exhausting sometimes.
Well, especially like this kind of
I'm
like
tired.
also, well, I guess after you rest, you will have all leveled up.
Oh, nice.
Level 19.
Ooh.
That's where I get my
I
secret
get-
ability that Tim doesn't know about. I'll message you, Tim. Don't worry.
My
Message you,
instant
Tim.
kill all mind flayer like creatures in a
It's,
100,000 mile
I wish
radius.
I wish for 10 more wishes. It's
I wish I was a
Wish
fish.
for more wishes.
I wish for a genie who has to give me unlimited wish spells.
If you are wondering, where can I watch more of this campaign? Boy, howdy. Our YouTube is the best place to do that with all 105 previous episodes of this campaign. If you decide to go have a binge and not do anything with the rest of your week. If you would like to come watch these sessions going forward, our next session is next Monday, right here, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the interwebs, where we're going to rest maybe for the last time in this campaign. That's my prediction. That's my prediction, is that we're going to rest for the last time in this campaign.
Because is the next session the last non-finale session? Is my math right there?
There's two more, I think.
So I guess that makes sense. We can now that we've talked a little bit about dates, we can announce. Tim has been batting this around for a while, and just with some timing of things, we've kind of figured out when those finale sessions are. And because we're working with other people, we gotta schedule those things.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it wasn't already a thing. My bad.
No, that's okay.
That's
So
amazing.
September 12th and September 19th, both of those sessions will be the ones that are live in session, and those will be our final 2 sessions of our campaign. So buckle yourselves, everyone. My butt is buckled. And we're hoping to bring you a show of epic proportions to show you just what we can do live.
Buckle your butts and hair tie your tentacles, because it's gonna get wet and wild.
Not wet and wild.
We're gonna go raid someone this evening.
Thank you, Bam. We appreciate you. We will definitely do that.
love you,
Bam. We
yes.
love you, Bam. Big Bam. If you're like, I want some good D&D, go check out Art Hard Studios. They are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, actually, I can do that. I can do that
Anyone on the
right now.
docket for raiding this evening? Len, is there anybody good up for raiding?
Just let me.
Yeah, there's some lovely D&D folks who are still streaming.
I don't have anyone.
Okay,
right now.
well then, the person I thought was streaming is no longer. Okay. Well, there's this campaign. I really like their stream name. They're called the All Naturals.
Oh, that's cute.
Cody, get out of here. Yeah, so the All Naturals are streaming. So we're gonna go pop over there. So stick around in our outro screen, and we will our raid message is Blackwater wants you to be safe with hearts on the outside. I've learned that our Blackwater hearts are don't work in other channels, so just hearts are great. We love you all very, very much. My brain is turned to elder brain goo very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
When the world is ending and everyone's when the world is ending and everyone is turning into mind flayers, your best course of action is to split the party and be safe.
Love you all very much. Stick around for the raid. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Darkest time.